Started on the wrong one. Goodness gracious. How are you doing? Good to see you, Sean. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Not as young of a man as I once was. But here we go. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Johnny. Hope you're doing well, sir. Got a nice cameo appearance. If you need to adjust the focus, it's here.
How do I sit and adjust it at the same time?
You have to
not.
You have to find something that's about that level and then do it.
We're trying to get all settled here.
Trying to get a bigger overview.
I'm just going to hang out while he turns some stuff, and then I might go sand them. We'll see.
You are getting sound is picking up. Yep.
Yes.
Sweet.
This has been John's birthday request. He wants me to come and sit here while he streams.
Yeah.
And
not asking too much, right?
Maybe finish stuff, which if y'all know, I don't usually do. Usually come on and then run away.
Yes. I gotta get my iPad, I guess.
Hello.
Where is that?
Are you gonna go find it?
Andrea. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. I will be right back. I apologize. I'm gonna go grab my my iPad so I can
read.
Can
see the chat while he's turning over there. You're about to start your stream. Start turning. Hope you have a good time. Yeah. I did tell him we didn't have to work today. We could do whatever he wanted, and this is what he wants to do. That's the beauty of your job being your hobby as well, or your hobby being your job and something that you love. So that's what we're doing today. We're turning, I think he's going to start with some of our diamond painting pens that we need to turn for our Patreon. We've got a variety of blank colors. Oh, you're going to start a bespoke pen with one of your blanks. That's awesome.
What?
I hope it goes well.
Go start a what?
Sean is Y Travel, right?
Yeah, Sean's Y Travel.
Nice. I'm remembering. He's going to turn a bespoke pen out of one of his blanks.
Heck yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
He did a little course with Zach Higgins the other day.
That's right. Was it for pouring? I think it was for pouring,
yeah,
right? That's what Zach does. I was on when he told you about that.
Oh, okay.
I chopped all my hair off last night in a moment of
a fit of rage. Just kidding.
Not rage, just, you know. Yeah, that's awesome. I know he does both block and vertical pours. He does a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, it turned out a lot shorter than I meant. I cut a good, I don't know, 10 to 12 inches off. And then had John come fix the back for me so that it was straight. So, yeah. Anyways. But yeah, so we did like a choose a blank on our Patreon so that they could pick from some of our past colors, which is why we've got a variety here. He's changing to all vertical pours for sales. I find that the block pours are more challenging to get like the right consistency, but also then you either have to cut them or the people that are buying them have to turn them around. So you do get a different effect, but I agree. We don't usually do stuff from square either because it's like a whole extra step you got to do.
You want me to make one of your blanks into a bespoke pen? Is that what you're saying, Sean?
No, he's going.
Or you're going to make one out of your own blanks?
Anyways, we got some of my past colors here.
Message retracted.
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know. Maybe they didn't mean to type it into here or something.
Oh.
I don't know what else he's going to work on. I don't know if he's just doing this.
Well, no, it was going to be
kind
of fun. I was thinking about, special requests and stuff like that. That'd be fun. Could do it quickly. If I could do it quickly.
Mm-hmm. You got cheap tap and dies at Harbor Freight. That's what, not the Harbor Freight ones, but that's what we started with, or what John started with too, is we bought on Amazon inexpensive single start taps and dies to get reps in and practice and all of that before investing in the, are you breaking your glasses? What you got going on over there?
I'm trying to reposition it. Here we go.
Anyway, so we actually have, I think, pretty much all of our original pens that you made.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the,
That's where I started.
with a single start.
Oh, I actually made this on stream, which is a single start pen, and for a ballpoint. So, yeah, I did use that to make a pen. It's actually a diamond cast blank.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's single start. It's a 3/8 and a half inch. So to
Tin and
buy the
cutter.
tin and cutter,
Do you even use the tin and cutter, John?
I do for M11. You talking about the Jim Hines tin and cutter thing? This? Yeah, it's great. It's a convenient little thing. Although, we'll say, I might be biased. I might be biased, but I like the try the ball. The ballpoint. Nice.
That's what you started with too, isn't it?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
actually got a video, I'm pretty sure,
you?
going over all of it.
For the tin and cutter? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not cheap. But you don't use it a ton. What do you do?
I use my plug cutters.
Plug cutters, which are a lot cheaper than 170.
They are. But you don't have the ability to do all the sizes. At least the same way. So
I don't do any of the turning, so that's all on him.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get my iPad set up. Why are you?
Not me.
Yes, you are.
Why am I what? Oh
Why
my
on
gosh,
your
and you?
phone? You're on
Oh,
your phone.
I was posting on our Instagram that you were turning.
I'm not doing
pens.
anything except
Well,
hanging here.
that and ordering dog food because I realized that our dog food is empty.
Come on, there we go. There we go. Okay, got that. Oh, do me a solid and hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it.
It's his birthday.
It's my birthday. You're gonna have to write it back there, I guess, really big.
Write it back. Oh, on your sign?
Yeah, that's why I brought it over.
Okay.
So you could keep track of what's happening.
Oh no. No.
So Why Travel has wished me a happy birthday. Boom.
No, I am not writing. I will write happy birthday, but I'm not gonna go back and write that. I am not turning a pen. I've done that.
I don't know how long you got.
Kit pens only, but I hate it. It is something about, I don't like the lathe and the turning and the things chipping out and flying at me. That's what happens. Absolutely not. But I will potentially sand some on stream.
If I ever turn anything.
Well, where's your markers?
They're in the cup.
Oh.
Because they kept falling out of this, and it's stupid that this thing has a hole on the side. It's so dumb. What state are we in? We are in a state of happiness and joy and contentment and
North Carolina.
Johnny boy, Johnny Foster, yeet! Yeet. Yeah, he said wear PPE. That way it doesn't matter if you get hit. You'll be protected.
It doesn't matter. Even
it doesn't matter
because I wear the full face shield.
Yeah, it is a fear, I guess.
It's absolutely like an anxiety fear thing that
Johnny boy
cannot.
from Dublin. Hey, that's cool.
Hello.
Thank you. All right.
Yes, me scared of things flying at
This
me.
has got to be bolder, more contrasting. You can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it at all. Well, fine. You didn't buy an eraser, did you?
No, we got the yellow cloth. Which way is it got to go? It's got to go this way. Yeah, or we can turn the camera a little bit. Sorry.
You're gonna make it so I can.
I've never had a birthday stream. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to try and do something, a little bit different, a little more fun. I mean, I have a lot of fun already, but you know, just a little bit more fun. So we're gonna get a little bit of that action. Yes, that'll do. That'll do. And if you just got here, thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well.
We haven't started yet.
I haven't started anything yet. Still priming the pump, so to speak, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. But yes, here we go. Let's take a look at what we're actually going to be doing. There we go. Here we are. These are the ones that we're going to be working on, at least to start off. We're going to be starting here and then deviating probably once I come up with a different idea of something to do. Or somebody says something that sounds interesting to do. I do also have a kit pin that I've got to finish making. I've got it drilled, and it's out of Purple Heart. So that's pretty cool.
It's a big bin.
It's
EDC.
a big bin, EDC. Yeah. Oh, yes. I went to Lowe's and got a gasket today. That's for an up-and-coming project. Yeah. But yeah, this is a big bin, like pin. I still have to get the bushings out of it. Hey, Brian, thank you, sir. Yes. Yes. Should you get the tap and die holder for the wood lathe? You know, let me show you the tap and die that I got that is pretty awesome. First, let me show you what's in the box, or show you the box, I guess. Oh, there we go. All right, so it comes in a really nice box, except I broke it a little bit. But it comes in this box. 25 today? Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
But it comes with this. Hold on, Sean. This is for you. This does not count as any points.
There,
by
we
the way.
can read it now.
Okay. So this thing comes with, this is the MT2 arbor. And then this is all the different things that you put in there, right? So this one is for a smaller tap and die. This one's for, oh, sorry.
And this all came.
This one is the 1-inch tap and die. And this is for a little, what is this? Probably 1.25 inch tap and die. But then I have to have this big mamma jamma for my M15. So this has all the different sizes, and it's got the same arbor. So I would, or the Morse taper guide for the tailstock. For your lathe, if you're going to go ahead and get it, make sure it fits for your lathe. And then for the sake of consistency, MT2 is probably the most common. And also,
should he buy that?
Should you buy that? Yes. Yes.
Versus what, a separate die holder? This one just came with all those. Does it fit all of your different dies?
It does. I wish I had more of the same one though. So we've bought it. We bought 3 different ones. So that's one of them. And then I've got this one.
John turns 36 today.
And this one. All right. So this is actually my favorite one. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. All right, Sean, this is for you again. My man. My man. Okay, here we go. So I've got 3. So these 2 are pretty much the same thing. I just started with one first. Now this one I like because it actually stops without hitting the tap. Right? It stops short because of this thing right here. Or I mean the die, sorry. And then this one, I'm not going to click it because it would hit the back of the die. So just be careful with that if there's no stopper. This one also will do it. But there is a stop rod that you can stick in there. It's got a hole right here that you could stick in,
Is that a different
and
set?
then it'll prevent it from going. So these are all three different. These are
They're
all
all
three
different
different.
sets.
Yeah, and you can't really swap out these either. Let's see. So that's one of them, and then these are two different ones, right? I can't take this one and put it on here. Too much play. And then for the other one, I can't. Oh, that's the one that it was on.
Why are you mix and matching them?
Well, I'm showing that you can't mix and match, but if you got the one that has all of them,
Then they fit.
then you'll have the same big rod
Taper thing, yeah.
You'll have the
Goes
same Morse taper 2 that fits all the different sizes.
Gotcha.
Whereas
Okay.
if you had this one or the other one,
Then you
were
to
limited
use...
to the one that it came with.
Okay.
That is the purpose of
That's a good
that.
reason. We got a little bit of snow. It really didn't stick on the ground, and then it got all slushy and frozen, and now we've gone back from a little bit of snow to, I think, rain or nasty stuff. So we got a little bit. It was fun to see. We're in Charlotte area, so we very rarely see snow here. And this year, the girls have already gotten school canceled for what, 4 or 5 days, which is very unusual. Made his own.
Hey, hold on, Sam, my man, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. You cut about 9 inches.
That's awesome. We don't get snow like that ever.
This is Abby, my wife.
Oh, I'm Abby. Yeah.
Let's see. You should have just, Sean. I think you're overestimating my metal lathe skills and capabilities.
Yeah. No.
Although Brian, on the other hand, he probably could,
make all kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's 80 there. You're not in Tucson, right? Are you in Tucson? I know you're in Arizona. I can't remember where, Sean. But nice. They closed work yesterday and today, so you're happy. Yeah, same thing for school for the kids.
That's awesome.
It's fun. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're very excited for our warm Tucson spring break trip here in April.
Heck yeah.
ABBIE.
Yeah, Charlotte's big. There's a lot of stuff that happens in Charlotte. A little bit of everything.
Not snow, usually.
Oh.
We were talking about snow.
Well, I meant like everything. And
yes, it's a big city. Pretty big.
Anyway, that's for the tap and die set. I forgot what it was called, but
I could probably look it up. Concord.
Mainly in Concord, yeah.
We don't go up there very often.
No.
There's the big mall. Ford Mills Mall.
There is an event happening in Concord in the near future.
There's stuff happening in Concord all the time. That's up where the reptile show is too. Is towards Concord. What was I doing? I was going to look up that tap and die set.
No, not tap and die. It was a
die holder.
Die holder.
Sorry.
Yes. Okay, let's
get to it.
Let's get to it. Let's do something, huh? But yeah, you got a wood pin. Got a.
That's cool.
Excuse me.
Dale Jr. Pit Crew team.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're not into NASCAR.
I am into watching the tire changes, though. It's incredible how well they work together. So I do enjoy that.
Unlike the.
Don't do that today? Oh, rods. Man, I gotta. Your sister-in-law.
Oh,
I don't know about that. I don't know.
What was I going to say? I'm getting so distracted. I'm sorry. Oh, the kids get to go to the dragway or whatever, the Z-Max dragway.
Did you find it or what?
No.
The die holder.
It's not. Either it's not there anymore, or that's not the same one, or that one.
Type in MT2 die holder. Okay.
I'm not very good at multitasking.
No.
Ooh, you went over the wall. Is it this thing? This has, one of them has, so I don't know what it is.
That's not it.
Okay. This one? Like that's it. So you must have bought it somewhere else or something.
What?
155 for the tenon cutter, 180 for the tailstone and die holder. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff is not cheap.
Well, like I said, if you are starting out with the basic single start, whether it's metric or imperial, use a plug cutter and then dial it in just a little bit with your squaring tool or a skew.
Kevin said hey, and
Kevin!
Ben said happy birthday.
Hey there. Who? Benjamin!
Little machine shop. Maybe, is that where you bought it?
It might have been.
That's where John's metal lathe is from, is Little Machine Shop.
Yeah. Yep. Hooray! Just kidding. Okay, been thinking about it, and this board here, I was thinking about putting stickers on it. So once we start getting people, we're gonna have to start doing sticker swaps.
You should have a separate board for it, because then you won't be able to write on that one anymore.
Okay,
Would you cover it in stickers?
Gonna have to do that. I appreciate you, Johnny. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have some fun at work.
So fun.
I like work. That's why I'm here. Sam, that's why I'm here. I like turning. It's fun. And I know it, like, I didn't used to call it work, by the way. I just called it turning. But somebody kept calling it work over and over again. So just so we can speak the same language, I had to start saying that.
It is your job. Missed your chat. Ah, you about pushed me up the stool.
The vacuum cleaner, Morty? Yeah, Morty's good to go.
John will be at the VIP night at Mate. I bought him VIP tickets.
Yes, sir.
So
I
he
will be
there.
indeed.
He's very excited.
It's actually my my daughter's birthday.
It is.
I'll be missing that.
And the other daughter's
my other daughter's musical. So yeah.
Don't know how many years he's gonna be able to get away with if it's the same date every year.
There's some stickers made. Heck yeah, Ben.
I need to
gotta get some stickers made, and then see, I was also thinking it'd be pretty cool if we had a sticker made. So if you send one to me, then I will reply with one. Is one of the things that I was thinking about. I haven't quite figured out how exactly I'm going to do it, but I'll let you know, and I'll probably say it over and over again.
I need to design some Maverick Workshop ones. Yeah, no kids. We don't put our kids on stream or on the internet.
Not right now. So. The internet's an interesting place. I'm trying to carve out my little happy place, you know, with people that want to hang out, want to watch some nerdy stuff happening, and you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are we gonna start or no, or you want to?
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. A little scattered. Let's see. Should we start with a diamond painting pin?
That'd be quick.
Or should I? Yeah.
That would be ideal, wouldn't it? It's hard to keep. There's so much on the internet, and everything's on computers and phones and whatever. It's hard to keep them a little bit protected from all that. Mohan said happy birthday.
Mohan, thank you, sir. Good to see you, ma'am. Oh yeah, for that thing that I was talking about, it was more of a what would you like to have on your person, like a little pouch of some sort that has the specific stuff.
What are you talking about?
He knows what I'm talking about. You might want your headphones on.
Can you turn it down? Turn it up. I'm cold.
It's slowing down, it seems. Like the other tank is getting low.
Oh.
And it's not cold, it's hot.
I'm cold.
Where's your vest?
I don't want a vest. Might go put my sweatshirt on though.
All right. Sorry. It's called an EDC pouch.
You don't have a wish list, do you?
Yeah. I mean, I know what the pouch is called. It was more of a different question to where what would you want in it?
You don't have an Amazon wish list, do you?
I don't know.
So I need to make one. We do have a buy me a coffee link. You wanna buy him coffee? I'll go find the link.
I don't know what I would put on there. I guess that's one of my things that I don't usually shop for myself like that.
If I click on this, is it gonna mess stuff up?
What?
If I click on, I guess I'll look it up. Never mind.
Oh, you can click on it. It's fine.
I have to look it up anyways.
Do it.
I don't need that. I told you already. Get back to work.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I mentioned it before. Gonna do it. Gonna get to it. Gonna get to it.
We have microphones. Are these not good enough?
Well, the sound might not be dialed in most optimally.
Fire, fish hooks, and line, and knife. Is that what you'd ask for your birthday?
I asked for an Indiana Jones whip one time.
And he got one.
And I got it. And it's awesome.
Ah! Stop trying to push me off the stool.
Oh, man.
I'm pulling up his buy me a coffee link so I can figure out.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else we could do about that. My machines are running. At least the machines aren't loud on that end, I think.
Yeah, I'm not.
I just think it like kind of cuts out or something.
Okay, let's see. Is that right? I think that's right. Here, if you want to buy John a coffee birthday. Oh, of course it didn't show up until late. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I gotta make sure I get the link right. Was it showing up until late?
Okay. All right. Well, this is the first one we got going on. This is number 14. It's going to be. All right, Mohan, I appreciate you, man. I will take a look at that here in a little bit. So we got 14.
Hey.
Yeah.
You want to buy John?
Cool. I'm going to have you be my admin other team. I forgot the number. 14, okay. That short-term memory thing is a real doozy.
They don't mess that up.
Okay.
Demo on Saturday morning. So I don't have to go to some of those and bring me back some tips. We don't usually do. Actually, I don't think I've done any bid or label.
Let's see. Doing a label craft demo. Cool. Oh man, I really do need to take some time and look at the schedule that's coming up for the mates so I can plan out.
They've got it posted already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can hear me. Y'all can hear us. I don't think
I've given Tim show advice before, but of like making a plan and being able to walk around and hit the things that you really want to see, and then you have extra time. Then you can go to the other things, and then you probably apply the same logic in planning as that to the meat. Yeah, I just
Pull it
haven't
up, print it
really
out
done it.
more.
Yeah, I'll do that before. But yeah, I don't really do much label casting, but Abby
John
has
doesn't
talked
do any
about
casting.
I guess using that type of casting. So I guess it could be that.
Yeah, he's really excited. And the MATE, which is the Mid-Atlantic Pin Turners meeting or association or something, is Expo, that's what it is, in Virginia. I don't know where in Virginia. Brian knows, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're all talking. You still need two people hanging.
Manassas, Virginia. Afternoon dinner, Friday, Saturday, hanging out in the lobby. Cool. He'll have fun. Hey, Kevin. Good.
All good, man. Manassas, Virginia, yeah. I'll be riding my motorcycle there, so hopefully the weather's good. Be a real bummer if it's not good weather. So for I guess the big present that I got, let's do that for me, is going to be going to iFly, which is a indoor skydiving experience, also known as a wind tunnel. Anything special? Yes, everything. Got
I'm making pulled pork tonight for dinner. And John wants to watch a movie, so we're going to do that. So you can't hear when I'm talking, and I can't hear when you're talking.
that's right.
So we're talking at the same time.
Sometimes.
I could go over and say and then it's a little,
Mohan, you struggle with. I have too, but after doing it over and over and over again, I mean, it's one of those things that just you get better over time. Watching Top Gun?
those are so
I live
good.
Top Gun. I got one.
You want me to go sand?
Do you want to?
Well, us both trying to talk isn't going to work, so.
I'm living here tomorrow. Yeah, time's weird, isn't it? Who says you can't?
Sorry. We don't watch sports.
Where's my
But cool. Right here.
Thanks.
What?
It turned off.
Oh yes, it did. It clicked and turned off. It'll be cold
It's okay.
for a little bit. I'll be here a little while.
Boom.
I guess I'll go sand.
Change gears. That way it won't be too loud.
But well, what
Too
do I
loud.
do?
I do something different. Ah. All right, what are we doing?
I don't think Canada wants to be the 51st state, so
What?
Mohan. Joking about Canada.
Oh. Right. I mean, it's one of those things, I guess. It sounds really, really silly, but I gotta say, it's one of those things where, you know, if you never ask, you're not gonna get it, right? It's just the silliest ask.
Mm-mm. We're not getting into that.
Oh, Lordy. Well,
John's gonna do something else because it's too loud.
it's too loud.
Can't
loud.
talk, can't hear. Well, what are you gonna do then? Today's the 20th for us. It's 1 p.m. here in North Carolina.
Oh, yes. All right, well, we got one done. Woo, I think we should cash in our chips, call it a day. What do you think?
Sure.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
It's cold. I'm gonna get cold. I will stay out here. It is Mr. John's birthday today.
It is someone's birthday. It is mine, yes. It is mine indeed.
You could work on just prepping some pin stuff.
Do something. Oh, man.
You kept doing this. See? He kept coming over and almost pushed me off the stool.
Yeah. Or cutting a cake? No.
I'm making brownies.
Brownies.
He wants brownies, not cake. So, and I have to do
Yeah,
that
brownies.
in a minute.
Put some candles in that. That'll work.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's
Is it? No, it's the 20th. Is that? So today is the 20th. Yeah.
We've got a nephew that's due tomorrow who
Yeah.
hasn't shown up yet. So
Pretty cool.
very exciting. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I don't know. It's loud. Loud.
Yeah, we can't hang out and both be talking.
I know.
Sorry.
Got to reevaluate.
I have to go make brownies anyways.
Oh.
But I'll come back.
Okay.
If you want me to come back. Yeah, John likes to eat brownies with frosting. So it's kind of like cake anyways.
I do have a cool pen that I made last night.
Where is it?
Lots of design.
All right, I'm gonna leave a mic here. I'll be right back.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go get brownies made.
Okay.
Right back.
Is it in here?
That's inside.
What is my birthday pledge? I don't know. I don't know. So I was making a different pin last night. Well, let me back up a little bit. So I had a a request that I sent over to a machinist, and they cut me a set of drill bits that were supposed to be for the size, and I measured it differently. So I'm kind of an idiot. However, I think I also didn't write down my own instructions. So what I did is I tried out the different drill bits, and then I tried tapping them, and so it's looking like this. So what I did is you take like the whole pin and everything, and then you lay it on there. I also broke the dang section trying to fix it, or trying to test it out. So got this. Whoop. Sorry. Okay, so I got this section, and now this is supposed to be here, but you can see where the threads. Can you see where the threads are? What about with yellow? Does yellow show up better? Not really. Anyway, so what happened was I forgot one of the steps, I guess. And so the section is right here, right? The section's right there. And then this is a nice cozy place for the nib, but how do you thread it? Because it won't thread. So what I did instead is I completely took the section away. Check this out. This is a cool design that I'm going to actually do. So this, y'all are getting sneak peek, I'm sharing some secrets. Anywho, so this is about how it fits. It goes in, and then once it hits that spot, it goes in, right? It'll twist in, but it'll stop once it hits to that shoulder. And then the nib will have plenty of room on the inside. So cutting this to see where your work is messed up is a good way to address one of the errors that you're seeing. So this is the stepped drill bit that I've got here. So it works, right? The different measurements work fine for a different pin. So I got to get back. I'll give $100. My pledge. I don't know, man. I hadn't really thought too much about it. I just woke up and I was like, you know what I want to do today? I want to hang out with people that are cool, that are fun. Yeah, no, I'm a simple kind of person. Mm. But no, I wasn't showing that because I was going to do it. I was showing you because I did it last night, and then wanted to see. Well, just wanted to show it, I guess. But yeah, so that's one of the things. And then I've got the other one that I made. I just gotta get it. Then I got another cool pin design that I'll hold on to, I guess. Let me find it right quick. It's just inside. Alrighty. All right, y'all gotta check this out. This is cool. So I'm gonna have to do a little adjustment, but you might see this in a. All right, we go. The first things first. This is what we're looking at. This is why I keep things that might not even be good in the first place. Right? So they might be kind of bummer pins or bummer blanks, or for whatever reason they don't work right. But this is the cap. This is the cap, and this is the body, and then this is it posted and everything. Boom. See the threads here. Whoop. The threads here, I'm going to move all the way to the front. And that way you're going to hold it back here and the pin extends to the full size. So this, I really like pocket pins, right? I like the Lilliput. I like the Kavekos. Well, I like the Kaveco Lilliput. I like the Sports. And so this is, I guess, my take on a little pocket pin. Basically, this is a Joe 05 nib. I could use a Joe 5 or 6. That doesn't really matter. And there's actually no section. No section. Now, this back end is obviously a different piece. And you can also see the black ring right here. So this, I'm going to have to play around with the actual size of it. But it screws in. And now you have an eyedropper pin. We filled it up with water last night without gaskets on it, and it didn't leak at all. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to try out the seal, the little gasket, to see if it would be better, I guess, or what. And come to find out, I guess a little happy little accident. What happens is so it hits resistance right here, but then you give it just a little bit more, it like seats it, if that makes sense. So that's pretty darn cool, I think. I will say one of my potential problems here is if you take this from this position and you unscrew it, it'll actually leave that part inside, and then all your ink comes out. So I haven't decided if that's going to be acceptable or not. But because the orientation, well, not orientation, but because of the size, I can't really put just a converter in there because, well, at least the micro converter. I might be able to put the other converter in, but I'd have to make it bigger. So here's a regular converter, and it's obviously a little big, so it won't work. So another one of the things that I wanted to be able to do with this particular pin here is I wanted to make the back part here big, right? So one of the problems people have with pocket pins is that they don't hold enough ink, right? So the Kaveco pins for the Sports, they don't have very big ink cartridges. They're really, really small, actually. The refillable ones. So what we got here, this is actually a big one, right? This is a pretty large tank or ink reservoir for this size pen that actually fits inside about with those dimensions, right? Now, when you use a converter, you have to pull it back. And then when you pull it back, it can't get pushed. If it gets pushed, it'll push the ink out, which won't work. Right? That's no good.
You could make me a body for G2 pen. No, not G2. The
Jetstream.
yeah, that one.
I can make you something
For your birthday? Like
cut a channel. So I just want y'all to know I got like other little things. I don't just make the same pen over and over again. I do have a lot of things written down, and a lot of some of the things that are designed, and other things that are at various stages. But ultimately, I just want to capture the idea.
A lot of projects. Is this one still on?
Yeah, yours is up there.
Oh.
Yep.
You got 3 of them? Oh, what's that?
No, that's the receiver.
Oh, sorry.
The seal. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I hope y'all are all there taking notes and gonna bang them all out and crush it.
What are you crushing now?
But let's see. Sean, for you again, sir. Here's a close look at that. One of the biggest drawbacks about single start is how many threads there needs to be, as well as how coarse the threads are. You know what I mean? So it takes a couple rotations. That last one was a flick at the end.
It works for a pocket pen. Thanks, Kevin. He bought you coffee.
So pretty cool.
For your birthday.
And then
you could do shorter threads.
What?
You could do shorter threads.
You could. So the reason I left the threads a little bit longer was so I could fine tune the final adjustment to make sure that the ink, if I needed to adjust anywhere to make it fit better, what I had to do.
Lots of makers do use single start for all kinds of projects. Within the fountain pen community in particular, I rarely see the bespoke fountain pens with single start.
Lots of makers use single start. Yeah. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with the single start.
No.
If it works and it's representative of what you want it to be, then that's fine. It's fine. Do it. I do find the threads big, large, and well, not it's kind of deep too. But I will say the positive for single start threads, if something is going to be swapped back and forth, here's a pro tip right quick. You want to line it back up, use the single start. It'll line up perfectly like
every time.
Every time, because it's only going to be one way. So if I want this, let me show you.
I do agree that the single start work great for the hitless roller balls. I think that
here is an interesting thing right quick. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So you have a pin, right? And here's a line. Here's a good visual representation of it. You ready? All right, you see the line. And so I'll take it off. Right? And it doesn't matter where you start because it's the same start every time. It'll be back on the line.
Whereas triple start.
However,
yeah.
What are you doing? You trying to steal my thunder, all my build up?
Well, people are asking questions.
All my build up, and you're trying to steal my thunder? Golly.
Don't draw on.
All right, here we go. So here is another thing. So here is triple start. And this top and bottom are in line, right? You can see the top and bottom in line. So we'll unscrew it. Do one click over. Now it doesn't line up.
Hence triple start versus
so
single start.
You can go to a different one.
Jonathan.
I don't know what click we're on anymore.
Have you had to change your tap and dies at all for the triple start ones that we got originally? Have you ever changed them?
No.
So while yes, it was definitely an investment and pricey, It's been 5 years, and he's still on the same tap and triple start tap and die set. I mean, we have different sizes, so obviously those get used too, but
The M13 gets used all the time.
the one that gets used all the time has not been changed. We do have a backup one, I think.
I have a chaser.
But
That is also a good thing from the cheap stuff, the cheap kits. Check this out. So this will come in your cheap tap and die stuff. I have a M13 because sometimes when I do the tap on the actual bodies, it doesn't work right. So I will put the M13 in here and then screw it a little bit tighter, and that'll actually deepen the channel a little bit more if the first cut wasn't deep enough. So sometimes they'll either be tight. Well, if they are tight, then you can do that. If they're loose, well, that's a bummer, man.
my point was it's worth investing if you're going to continue to make pens, and it's not something that you'll have to replace often or anything.
Yeah. And I mean,
one Bespoke fountain pen
Oh,
almost
yeah.
covers it, or a couple of them do.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you.
Although I will say, Sean, when I was first learning, I did not use a triple start.
Yelling in my ear.
You're so dramatic. I did not use a triple start in the very beginning because, not necessarily because it was expensive. It's because I didn't want to put the wear on it without knowing my process. That was my thing, is I wanted to know my sequencing. Yes, sir. We do use Tapco.
I think that's it. Aren't they the only ones that make the available triple start taps and dies?
I mean, no, probably not. But I think a lot of people is actually use like a CNC, and they use like a little cutter, and then it'll actually go around multiple times, so they can mill that if they're good or not.
Mohan asked earlier, do you use 3 turns or 2 when you are doing your triple start? I'm guessing. How many turns of the cap?
I like the in between those.
2.5.
But yeah, between 2 and 3. They're not like full rotations, but some of them are a little long.
You do all kits now.
So this is a double.
Like he said, it was a good place to start having the single start.
Yeah.
And to get used to.
So my tenons are about 5 to 6 millimeters. I think. Let me measure.
We started with some kits, but
see 6 mil. So 5 to 6, which ends up being about two turns. I mean, if you do a kind of big turn, it'll just be 1 turn.
That's not
but yeah,
triple start. That's
I'd say 3
start.
is probably too many, because your tenon's going to be pretty long. But if that's what you like, do it. You know, I can't be the one that tells you what it is and what it isn't. I just help you get to where you want to go. That's what I hope to do. Yeah. But kits are good, man. I like kits. I got a big pin kit that I'm going to do in Purple Heart.
Richie sent you emojis.
I got to wear my respirator though, for that, because it actually does bother me. The wood, that is.
Yeah, you should definitely wear a respirator when you're working with wood.
You know what I mean. To the moon. Hey, thank you. Good to see you, man.
I'm not actually working on anything. He's just chatting.
See? That's why I said don't put it up. Don't put it up like that. 6 mil will get you 3. Huh. I guess, how are you measuring your revolutions then?
Well, don't Sharpie on that one too.
I'll Sharpie on everything. That's not even right.
Have you tried a fountain pen on one side and a rollerball on the other? No.
No.
You would have to make it either really long.
You just make it a... No, you wouldn't.
Well, think about the converter in there and the refill for...
Well, you're only thinking about a
rollerball.
converter.
Yeah, but you can't... What else would you do?
You'd eyedropper it.
You can if it's got the... Because think about how long the rollerball is.
That's okay.
So you'd have like a tiny little eyedropper side. That would be weird. That would be a interesting
But no,
product.
I have not.
Features pen.
Oh, speaking of which...
I'm sure it's possible. It just... I've never seen one of those.
Speaking of which, I got... I don't know what I'm going to do, if anything, with this. But... Oh, here we go.
Oh.
But I got this, and it's got like all the different inks in it.
Like the ones you had as kids in
So,
like elementary school.
I saw some threads, and I was like, you know what I could do? I don't exactly know what I can do quite yet, but maybe it'll be a fun thing to do.
It's crazy what he thinks is fun. Nothing like what I think is fun. It doesn't sound fun to me at all.
What?
You did like trying to figure out how to build that sticky pin.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Because I mean, you not have to rebuild it. You could just do a little of that. Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take it apart and think about it for a little bit.
You know, those never worked very well. Like when you had them.
No. Still fun.
No, he's not.
What?
Richie. That you're never short on ideas. He's got more ideas than he has time.
You get rollerball.
Really? With a converter as well, I guess. I've seen those.
What's he talking about?
He's talking about the double-ended pen still. He's talking about having the rollerball not have a refill. Rollerballs with converters, which they do make.
Oh yeah. Well, we've got felt tips without converter, or with the you know what I mean, that can facilitate the converter element of it. There you go. So you can stick a converter in this.
Cool.
Really easy to make a pin out of it, actually. Really, really simple.
A quill, like from a feather.
But yeah. Here we go. See that? This will go in. Whoop. Now it's seated.
That's cool. When did you get that?
But this one might have threads. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But yeah, it would just go in there like that. So all you have to do is create a recess for these threads here. Whoops, sorry. You have to create a recess for these threads right there. But that's it. Like you just drill in, recess for the threads, tap it, and then make a cap.
That's cool.
And boom, you're done.
Have you ever heard of the Pilot Parallel pen? That's
Wish we
neat.
had more stuff with the
Look at
Pilot
that.
Parallel.
Oh, I know. I had to look it up. I've never heard of a Pilot Parallel.
Oh, interesting.
So I had to see what it was. So are you talking about like custom handle and cap and all of that? Those are neat.
Yeah. They are cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. Like calligraphy pens. Well, interesting. That might be something I have to order so John can figure it out.
Hey, take care, Ben. Appreciate you for hanging out, man. P. Well, you know,
Parallel calligraphy pen.
I'm gonna have to take a look at it. Are they long?
They look kind of long. He'll draw you something if we make some. That'd be cool.
Happy 31st.
Yeah, close
Hey,
enough.
close. I'm 36. Is it on there?
No.
36 years young.
That's so cool.
That is cool. Order them.
The one with all the sizes?
Well, yeah, we need a variety.
He loves building stuff around things like this. So it's definitely something.
Yeah, I think that's probably the direction of my channel. We're gonna start just building random things that are pins, right?
This is my
I've
request.
got a jet. No, that was Laura's request.
Okay, well, she can have one too.
All right. Well, P, maybe we could.
You are.
Hey, nice, dude.
Very official.
All right on. I appreciate it, P. But yes,
It's cool.
I like making all kinds of stuff.
I want to try those out.
Yeah. Did you order them?
I did.
Sweet. Maybe I should make one of these.
That'd be cool.
Would y'all like to see the whole design process of making one of these?
No promises that I'll stay out here the whole time because it's getting cold.
What?
It's getting cold out here.
Oh, okay. Well, let me swap the propane and get the heater going again. And then I'll make the pin. I haven't made one of these.
No.
All right, hold that.
I'll pick a blank.
Sorry, I'll be just a moment. I got to do a swap on the propane.
It's cold.
Why don't you find us a blank for that one?
That's what I said already. What
Oh.
kind do you want? Not
don't care.
translucent?
I don't care.
Yes, translucent.
Whatever you get. That's what I wanted.
All right. We're going to look then. Can it be a square?
What?
Can it be a square?
You're a square. You're a square. But yeah, I do apologize. It is a little less productive today than it usually is. But you know what? It's going to be a little secret sauce going on in this.
He's going to make
It's actually a pin that I've been thinking about.
A felt tip pin with converter?
Yeah, it's a felt tip. It's a what's it, 8 mil? We've got quite a few of them.
That's cool.
Yep.
I'm excited to try it out. I have all kinds of pretty ink. Well, awesome, Pete. You'll just have to check back on the channel. I did order a whole set of them, so we'll see what John comes up with. We got all kinds of pretty colors for blanks and handles and options. So, yeah. And I'm supposed to pick. I have some cool squares that we've had in here for like ever. We've done some stuff out of them, but it feels like a good choice for a random fun pen. Yeah, I did tell John that we didn't have to work today because we got like extra done yesterday, but this is what he wanted to do for his birthday. So we're in here.
I like hanging out.
I think we're gonna go with one of these blue, green, purpley ones. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the squares that John has turned around for me. This one is such a cool block. I don't do blocks like ever, but all right, I'm gonna go with this one. It's like purple and green. He's turning on the propane so I can sit here and not be cold. Because he knows if I get too cold, I'm gonna leave. Good thing you got another thing of propane today.
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go. What do you guys think?
What?
Not talking to you.
Oh.
Good choice. Dream team. Thanks, Richie. Thank you.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, this one doesn't even have a name. I don't know what it's called. we've done random projects out of it, but I don't know if we've done any fountain pens. I did a whole block. It was like a big block. Super cool. What should we name it? We probably had it for like 4 years. Mermaid or peacock. Does look like peacock colors a little bit with the purples and the greens. I've done a lot of versions of peacock over the years because those colors are just so cool. Thank you. And the heat back on.
What?
I said, thank you for putting the heat back on. You don't need your headphones, you know.
I'm just waiting for it to like run out.
There, now you'll stop yelling at me. There's noise canceling headphones on. It keeps coming over and yelling in my ear.
Well, now they're not going to be able to hear me the same.
They'll be able to hear you fine.
Or maybe their ears won't be bleeding.
Northern Lights. A little bit Northern Lights. I did actually just pour for next week for our diamond painting pens and stuff. I'd made polar lights, which glows in the dark because it has to, right? For it to be Northern Lights, got to be glow in the dark. Those would be cool. Having a hard time buying you a coffee. Kevin said that it was being annoying too.
Sorry.
I don't know why.
She's a logistics person.
I'll be honest, it popped up for me with the link, so I'm not really sure why it's not working. I think he said he had to refresh it a few times. But we appreciate it either way.
That's not cute, man.
No.
Here, let this go in front of you. Yes.
Right. Had to go into the description and copy it from that or something. It wouldn't let you click on the link. Sometimes YouTube's weird like that. I don't know. It's the right link. I went and I double checked.
All right.
Peacock, Mermaid, Northern Lights. Those are all good choices.
Enjoy the workflow. I'm not doing anything.
No, he's not getting a lot of work done. But that's okay.
Having some fun. All right, what are we gonna use? Let's just use the old numbers that we already know. Keep it simple, you know.
Coral reef.
Where did that thing go that I was going to be making?
It's in my hand.
Oh, perfect. I need that.
Here.
I don't want that. Wait, here you go.
I'm sorry the link's not working. Wonder why.
Appreciate you trying nonetheless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so weird. It does pop up weirdly for us too.
Well, why?
I don't know why.
We got to work out the logistics, man.
I tried.
Are they worked out?
I mean, I'll try again.
Well, we keep trying. Nah, I mean. Oh.
I don't think it's you because it was giving Kevin issues too.
Let
me try that one. See, and that one doesn't even turn as a link. It's so weird.
There's a box around here, dang it, that's got the things that I got from.
He appreciates it. He's the big coffee drinker, big fan. I don't know what to do with this link thing or why it's not.
Well, we're gonna have to turn it off or get it away, or I don't know, man.
Okay, copy.
Where the heck did it go? It's from Beaufort.
Does that what link work?
You're asking a lot of these people.
Well, I'm trying to fix it. But...
Asking a lot of these people.
We sell ink and nibs. We
not yet.
Nibs come with the pens. We don't sell them separately. We have plans for hopefully doing.
Somebody's got plans.
A custom ink. It's expensive, Jonathan, because there's a minimum order quantity, and we have to buy a lot and figure out a color that we want to buy that much of. But that is the plan for that one. Is to get a Maverick ink made.
That's the go.
That'd be fun.
Okay. I'm looking for the Buford thing. And since I recently rearranged all my stuff,
Now he doesn't know where anything is.
well, I'm still working it out. Still working it out. Oh man.
Yes, I do know how you print on containers and do the packaging and labeling for stuff. What's your idea?
What's that?
Because if you're talking about for ink bottles,
Ooh, yeah, ink bottles. Those are
well, if we're doing a collab with an actual brand, they're going to have to be in their.
probably their colors.
It's going to be their bottles and their branding. They'll put our names on it, like as it being that color and being our exclusive. But it would have to be because I'm not gonna make ink, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
You'll pick the color scheme.
Yes. Then there are a lot of options, and we're looking at the Colorverse. Colorverse ink is the brand, one of them that we're looking at. But I know a lot of them do similar stuff. We could probably do it with a different brand. But for any of them, when they do these collab custom ink, it's their brands, their packaging. It just has, your name or whatever you've named the ink on it. Do you need whatever it is that you're looking for?
You just keep talking.
I am talking. He's lost something.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Yeah, it is cool, but not cheap. And we're gonna have to, figure out where we're gonna store
Thousands.
a bunch of ink. I haven't reached out to other companies though. I wonder if some of them have maybe a lower minimum order quantity, and if we can find one with a lower one, that also gives us the potential maybe do multiple colors.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, where'd you put it?
I
gotta start blaming people now.
What are you looking for?
Looking for the kits and stuff that I got from Buford.
I don't have them. They'd be in your stuff. They wouldn't be over there other than in that drawer.
Well,
Maybe
it was right there, but since I rearranged,
would it be in one of the boxes up there that you have like the partially done kits? No. Okay. Is it in one of these random boxes that's on the floor?
you got to read these things to me. I can't read them right now.
I already read those and
Okay.
talked about it. So
Come on. Do I need it?
yeah.
No, I guess not. Just make something else or determine what it is. Anyway, fine.
I thought we were doing that.
We are.
Oh, okay. John got his big storage thing for Christmas, and there's still crap everywhere. You haven't done very much organizing of any of your stuff.
You haven't either. You haven't organized my stuff for me.
I'm not organizing it for you. Then you really won't know where anything is. This is yours. I don't know what most of
Yeah,
it
but
is.
then you will know where I put it. Or where you put it, I mean.
Making noises.
I hear it. Then told you
turned
why.
off again.
You know why.
Is it out?
Yeah. I didn't switch the tank.
Oh, I thought you did.
I was gonna.
Bye, Richie.
Later, man.
Thanks for stopping
Have a
by.
good day.
John is never going to get anything done.
There you
Thank you, P. We appreciate it. And yeah, I'm excited to get those pilot calligraphy pens and try those out.
Hey, thank you. Thanks so much. Almost.
He's got so many boxes filled with blanks and little cutoffs and random drill bits and everywhere, y'all. You can't even see them. I don't think in any. Oh, you can see some of them. Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm so stupid.
Because you repackaged it?
Because I had already organized it and it was put away. See? You see this organization? Look at that. Well, you can barely see it, but it's in here.
He
And
found
it's
it,
right here.
yay! And no one else touched it, moved it, did anything with it. Just him.
Swing. Copy what?
Oh, the link. He had to copy paste it.
Sorry about that. Okay, we're actually gonna do one of these. I think these are a box.
Craft tools always tend to end up like that, don't they? But we did like buy, like that was his big birthday present. It was one of those big Craftsman, tool chests, so that he could find
Sorry,
his
I was
stuff.
over here. Okay, I found what it is that I was looking for. So this is all Beaufort, and because I've got so many kits, it just got to a point where I needed to, find a way to be more, be able to find my stuff a little faster than the 20 minutes that this took me.
Didn't work.
But I bought these from Beaufort,
which is in the UK.
Yep, pin maker from the UK. So we got this drill. Well, these are drill bits in here. There we go. There's the one. I'm gonna take that one out. And then here is the tap that goes along with the drill bit. So if you've got these two things, you might as well use them, Yeah, here's the tap, drill bit, tap. And then these.
Little baby converters.
They're not converters.
They're not?
Tips.
Oh, are they different sizes of the felt tips?
It's a different type, but pretty. It's the rollerball version that they were talking about. So.
Hold again.
All right. Well, you keep talking about this then.
I don't know what that is.
Anyway, this is the rollerball version. So, it still uses a converter.
Are you going to make a rollerball, or are you going to make?
Yeah, I'm going to make this one.
A rollerball?
Yes.
Okay. The other one's right here.
I don't need it.
You want me to put it in that baggie with the other stuff? This baggie?
No, it's not the same thing.
Oh.
Anyway, where's the converter?
Mm-hmm.
Por favor. You. All right, so yeah, this fits a Schmidt Universal Converter. But yeah, it's a pretty cool rollerball. It's going to be a pretty simple project, I think. We're going to do it quite easily, I will say.
Can I just use regular fountain pen ink in it? Is that what it?
Yep.
I wonder if those will be too thin, though.
I don't know.
It'll be interesting.
I don't know. I have not made one of these, so we're going to have to see a little bit how this goes. So I hope y'all are settled up, ready for the ride. Gonna make it weird.
Wait, it's cold. What do you mean weird?
Just kidding. Okay. See that? Let me switch to propane again.
I could just go inside.
Just keep talking. Keep talking.
About what?
This is your pen, isn't it?
If it turns into a pen.
Well, it's not going to if I keep having to stop to keep you wearing.
It is not my fault. You should have switched it to begin with, because you knew it was running out, instead of doing all that work and not switching it. And you're the one that couldn't find your thing.
Yeah.
And none of that is my fault. I did what I was asked of me. I picked a blank.
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
You're amazing.
Thank you. You like my haircut, Kevin? I cut it all off last night. Go on.
Why do you make it seem like you're a spectator?
Because I'm watching you.
You're not a part of the crowd. You're a part of the entertainment.
I don't know.
Well, the camera is not pointed at me, so you are the entertainment.
I was watching you.
I know what you were doing.
Put the tape on the threads. I gotta go check on the brownies. Well, he's right there.
Turn the camera.
Whoa.
No.
No? Ah.
That's good enough.
Well, that one. I'll be right back. I gotta go check on the brownies for John's birthday. Birthday brownies.
Sorry. Sorry, we're still working out her stage presence. I don't know. But yeah, it's chilly. It was about 30 degrees this morning. I know. Some people got it really cold where they're from, and no doubt. But yeah. Ooh, you're leatherworking tool. Do you sell? Do you sell stuff? Or if you're still here, sorry. Yeah, sell stuff. I like leatherwork. Where can I see the stuff? All right, so we got pilot on.
Sorry for all the crashing. I had my mic on. Brownies are done.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, good.
Ja. Whew.
Cold for us. Doesn't get super cold here very often. Yeah, it's our snow is melting. What kind of stuff do you sell, Pete?
Leather.
Oh, leatherworking stuff. That's
Leather
right.
stuff.
That's cool.
Heck yeah, that's cute.
What kind of stuff? Journals.
Because I got some
cases.
ideas. Maybe
John
we can
does
collab.
have ideas that he wants to have made.
I've been looking at the seamstress down the street, and I'm like, got a project for you, but you're not going to want to do it. It's a little different because it's leather, but you're a leather worker, so they might be less resistant. Well,
the seamstress does not want to do John's project.
That's right. That's what I mean.
You work so much, you don't know if you'd have the time. Yeah, it's a lot. Most people don't realize unless you are a maker or a hobbyist or you do any of these things that are handmade, how much time goes into it and material and all that other stuff. We're lucky to have been able to do this full time, learning and finishing things for almost 5 years now, or over 5 years.
All right, got everything I need.
So this is all of our time, which is why it's funny that John is out here and wants to do this on his birthday.
I love it.
Because he does love it. This kind of thing, though, where he's doing something that he hasn't done before, like building a pin around this, is his favorite part. Which is not what we do for our job. He has to
No, it's not.
make a lot of the same or similar things because that's how that works.
I keep turning off. See?
You need a battery bank?
No, it's plugged in.
Maybe you just need to turn off the sleep thing. All right, get to it.
I'm getting to it. I got to reposition the cam. So go back to just VIG mode.
Which what?
Vertical start. Crap. Vertical scene M50.
What is his project that he wants made? Well, he was initially talking about pin rolls, I think. But the case, he wants to make a case that can hold, was it field notes, the small notebooks? Isn't that what you're looking at?
It's
small
that size.
And some pins and some other like
tools.
Yeah, small tools. He's thinking of like a tool / pin / notebook case thing. And we were looking a little bit and couldn't find anything.
No, because it doesn't exist.
Might not exist.
There's not enough people that are interested.
Well, especially for the small notebooks.
Well, the other thing is some people don't.
We found some that are for bigger notebooks.
But yeah, So here's my thought. Here is my thought. So I like the idea of having like a little notebook like this, right? So it's pretty thin. Um, so a little like that, except about this size, I mean. But maybe it closes and it's got like tiny calipers in there with a little pin, some measuring cards with like the different metric to imperial and drill bit sizes and stuff like that. And
Would it fit in your pocket still though? If it was a bigger
maybe,
zippy
maybe
case?
not. I don't know.
I'm not
I
sure
don't know. It
he
just
knows
it
what he wants
depends. It
really.
depends on all the different things trying to gather up. Because I was thinking like a little tiny ruler that goes along with the card, just like this
Do
Rockler one that I've got somewhere.
they make tiny calipers? Is that a thing?
They do make tiny calipers. So we'd have to figure out the actual size of them in order to do something with that. You know what I mean?
You have to buy tiny calipers.
Yes, I'm saying.
You're moving the camera, the other camera.
Oh yeah, sorry. Um,
Sorry. You like doing that kind of stuff?
there we go. Okay, sorry about that.
Sure, that'd be great. Or you can email John. It's john@maverickpens.com. Either way would be awesome. I'm sure he'd love to go over all of his ideas.
Not all of them.
Kevin said, have a pattern for a field notebook coin holder challenge coin holder.
Hey, cool.
Sense. Yes.
I've seen those before.
Yeah, that is cool.
I don't have one, but it would be cool. I don't have
Are the challenge coins like the ones that you have for all of your training
military
and
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not just exclusive for that. Obviously.
Yeah. That's cool. But yeah, there weren't a ton of options for like the field notebook, like a case instead of just a and just why can't I think a cover? Yeah. Case over cover.
I don't know. You're asking me hard questions. I'm working on this. Oh my goodness. What do you do on your birthday? I tried to position a gosh darn camera.
You
Well, that
lost
sounds fun.
things, you looked for things on stream, moved cameras around.
Yeah, that's good. It's good stuff.
You have a tiny caliper.
Yeah.
Well, now John needs one.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying is they're cool and it's convenient. Sick.
I need a snack.
I do. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Coming over the left shoulder here. But that is satisfactory. Let me heck yeah. I mean I said, is it cool? I don't know if it's cool though. That would be make this a little smaller. Okay. It's a mess there. All right, that's good enough.
It's a mess. See, guys, this is what I was talking about all the stuff everywhere. He's got this giant tool chest, but yet there's stuff that he knocks over and loses and it rolls under.
Yeah, I told you what I was doing. I did that yesterday.
Do what?
I made that pen. I figured that design out.
I'm talking about your mess.
How do you think the mess got there? That's what I'm talking about.
It's like this all the time. Don't act like it's just like that because you made something yesterday.
Well, fine. How do we want to do this? What do we want the pin to look like?
Yes, it's a whiteboard over there. What? What do you mean when I want it to look like a
big?
pin? It would need a cap, right? We need a cap.
Well, yeah.
Should I go get another blank?
No. I'm just gonna make it out of this one.
Oh, then make me a
That
pocket
sounds
pin
cool.
size one. Yeah.
Might even be smaller than that.
I had to write it a couple times because the first time it was too light and couldn't see it.
Okay, here we go.
He said happy birthday.
Hey, thank you so much. All right, we're gonna hop over. This one doesn't matter. Nobody sees it.
I can put my mic down if the crunching bothers y'all. I don't know how bad it is.
Stop doing it.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Calipers. Oh, this is the kind of card I was talking about. Here we go. This. So it's metal, but it's got all the measurements here.
Should have bought more of those so you could keep them in different places. He looks for it a lot.
They're like $10.
$10.
I know.
Now we do have a laser that you could laser your own.
It wouldn't go that well.
Well,
all right, we need to start
doing something.
Well, no. Yes, obviously, but there it is.
It is not organized, Kevin. Don't tell him that. Oh, is that pin that you didn't turn and that I was looking for, that blank? And I was like, oh, one's missing. Or is that a different one? No, it's a different one. Why is that over here? See?
Come at me, bro.
There's just random stuff everywhere. Look at these little bits.
I used them for the pin yesterday. All right, so this is 637.
Do I need to move or are you going to elbow me?
Oh, you'll be fine. So 650, and then, okay, so this is about 6 mil. So this is a 6 mil drill bit, and this here is 636. Okay, so these threads, very small.
Nick.
However, we do need to factor in this part right here.
Nick said hi.
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
We're doing good. It's John's
doing well.
birthday.
Thank you so much.
We're finally getting to actually making something.
There's 684. So what I do at this point is I grab my little card, right? Because I don't know fractions and decimals back and forth that way. It's ridiculous and impressive if you do know that. But so 684, the closest thing I've got 684, so 7 mil. I think is the smallest that I've got. It would fit that, which no problemo. I got that.
Talking about drill bits. You can't hear my crunching? Good. Unless you want to hear it, then I'll crunch louder for you.
Turn up the sensitivity on your mic.
The ice
Oh,
fell
ice
off
fell
of
off of it. All right. Sorry. I'm getting on my... Like I said, I have not made this one before, okay? So I got a 7 millimeter drill bit, and this one is a... I believe it's a 6. It is. It is indeed a 6. So that's going to be for this here. Now, where this is going to be... One more thing I have to check is the size of this, right? So can you put it with a converter? Maybe. Don't know yet. We're going to measure that because with the way that I'm trying to make this a 2-part pin. Well, a 3-part, I guess. Yeah. It's got the section,
a cap, a body,
and then a cap and a body.
Good.
Well, no, the cap, body, and this existing thing.
We're not fighting.
I'm not going to do anything. Basically, I'm going to drill in, have that threaded. Yeah. And then it's going to be a dropper. If you want to fill it, you're going to have to do it from the other side.
What? I thought you were going to use a converter.
Well, if I wanted to use the converter, I'm going to have to flip it around and drill it from the other side too. And I can't make it as short.
Doesn't need to be
You get
short.
a dropper.
Okay.
You get an eyedropper.
Sounds like a mess. I'm already a mess.
But I have to do it with smaller than a 6 mil. So that is the depth. Does that make sense?
Not to me.
That's
It might
fine.
make sense to them.
But this 6 mil drill bit is for these threads right here. And then I'm going to have to factor in this little bit right here from the base of these threads to towards the end of the pin where I want it sticking out. That's going to be 7 mil. So 6 mil is actually going to be drilled all the way in so we can have it be an eyedropper.
Oh, now you want crunching? Some people really don't like that.
What?
Hearing people eat.
Oh. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If not, I apologize and we'll have to reevaluate later.
See, I couldn't tell you guys what he's even talking about.
But we're going to go ahead and determine what size the cap is going to be. So that. I think we're just going to stick to like the standard size or whatever. That'd be easy. All right, chop, drill. Chop, drill. That's at least got to be that big. And this has to be okay. So what I'm looking at, what I'm talking about, here we go. So things I am looking at here is this, right? So I have to have the cap at the very least, this silver part, including the tip, and then plus 7 millimeters, 7 to 8 millimeters. So I'm going to measure that right quick. We're here. That's, we'll say 20. So 25. 25 will be good. Well, I guess the minimum. So we'll do 40. 40 sounds good. And then for the actual pin, we'll do something a little different. Okay. Gotta mark it. I don't know how I was going to do that. Sharpie. All right, so we went, we'll go 45. 45 seems like a better number.
I'm glad you couldn't hear the crunching. I'm done crunching now.
45 gives me more room to make mistakes. A little bit more room. Okay, so I've got that marked, and this round blank is already been, this was from a square. I've already rounded that and then trimmed it so it is the same diameter all the way across. So that can get cut off, and that's going to be my cap.
He made that joke, but we had to get our AC fixed. The capacitor was broken, and he joked about the.
So
Didn't we try to watch those movies with the kids? I don't think they liked them.
back to the. Did you take? No, there it is.
I
need my coping saw. Okay, here we go.
Didn't like that.
No, they didn't.
We are watching Doctor Who though, and so far they're enjoying that.
One of them is.
One of them. The older one's not.
Okay. So at that point, you might have wanted to mark the position that it is, but in my case, I already know because it's got the hole.
You know what you need?
What's that?
A less wiggly table.
Oh, well, this is the one you got me.
Yeah, but I didn't
Still holding what I got, Airborne.
Yeah, that's more because originally it wasn't going to have a lathe on it.
All right. Yeah. What are we talking about? Threads right at the base of it? I think so. All right. Well, we are going to use this here, the 6 mil. And it really doesn't matter how deep we go. It's just got to be past that and then even more after that. So I can adjust the chamber depth if I want to at a later time. Know what I mean? You don't?
I'm answering somebody
Oh.
about not being able to ship to Europe.
You know, I'm probably going to end up doing the same design pin I did yesterday because I liked it. All right, so for this is the 7 mil, and I just need to go to there. If I go too far, I won't be able to thread. I will have bored out too much. Right there. So marking it right there. And from the silver to the base of the threads is what I'm looking at. So that's going to open that part up. Then we'll thread it and then try to fit the tip and see how it goes. All right. I'm going to leave this flat. I'm not going to really do anything right this second. I'll just touch it to knock the edges off.
I love Doctor Who too.
There we go. Okay, so at this point, we just need to tap it.
I'm not sure that John loves it. I think he's more tolerating it. Wow.
I don't care. I like it. I like it, but I also don't mind not watching it.
Like it.
All right, now I'm gonna thread it. I hope this works. That'd be really kind of embarrassing if it didn't. Measure once, cut 15 times.
What if the pin doesn't work?
Oh yeah, that'd be okay. That's a good sign.
Kevin, however, I have not seen any of the original series.
Okay. There's one more measurement that I didn't factor, which is okay. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I do say so. All right. Last thing I got to do. So, as I was talking about before, whoop. All right, you can see it.
What is it?
What am I talking about? So,
are you talking about thread?
This part from here to this first notch, that is 6 mil. From that notch to the base, like about 2 mil from the end of that silver part, 3 mil. That's 7 millimeter. Now this I've got to measure because that's why it wasn't fitting in. So I've got to figure out what size that is, and it's A little over 7. So what are we going to use? 9:30 seconds. 9:30 seconds. You really don't want that one too big because of how small that collar is on the because of how small the collar is on the base of this here. If you're using that as a stopper, which you don't have to, but you could. All right, what was the size I said? 9:30 seconds. Oh, geez. Yeah. I think I said 9:30 seconds.
Oh, Lord.
Hold that for me. Let's go ahead and measure twice, drill once. Yes. All right. Now, the last little part we've got to do is measure that. So we can cheat like that, where we just kind of hold the drill up to it. Or we could actually measure it. Oops, sorry. Actually measure it from these calipers. That little lip right there to that, which is about 3 millimeters. So I'm going to keep that. Lock that in place.
I have to watch some of the.
And then,
at some point.
so for that, because it is actually that size that we're going for, I'm going to use the base of this apex right there. Use the base of that as my starting point for the 3 millimeter. So the highest point of it, because it slopes, right? So oop. Just hit that.
I don't like anime, but John and the kids did watch the live action.
Oh yeah, One Piece.
One Piece. They enjoyed it. It's not my thing.
I wrote all over my finger at least.
It's okay.
Okay. But yeah, man, this is cool. I don't. This is what I do for fun, by the way. This is fun. Now, like I said, I haven't had spectators hanging out with me while I've done this.
No, not during this part.
So that's that's a thing.
Can we put it back?
Yes, please.
Where did it go?
In the empty slot.
Oh, I didn't know if you got more than one.
Did I not drill far enough?
Do you need it back?
It seems like I didn't drill maybe the 7 far enough. Well, that's not going to solve the problem all the way. There's a little bit of it. Okay, that. Then we did the other one.
Are you gonna have to make mandrels so it can be?
No, I've got a cheater way for that too. Okay. What am I missing? Oh.
With all this, we might not even end up with a.
That's why.
Measure something wrong?
Yeah, a little bit. I'll tell you what I did here in just a moment. Let me fix it right quick and see if that is the case. Because I'm pretty sure it is. But I need to go just a little bit further. Because I didn't factor in the other thing. Mm-hmm. God, John, you're an idiot. Okay, so what I did, or didn't do, rather. Um, um, so I use this as my reference for that. And again, like I did with the other part, I should have done it like this. So you can see my mark is just shy of the ring. Sorry. It's just shy of the ring, right? So that's about the 3 millimeter that I didn't mark. Well, you can see that. So I had marked it just from the tip of this, the drill bit.
You had to do deeper.
So I had to do deeper. Yeah. So now it fits nicely. The next thing I've got to do is
Section.
this is it. I'm not doing a section.
Oh. Be straight.
Why don't you just see what it's going to be? It still sounds like you don't know what it's going to be. Kind of sounds like you don't know what it's going to be.
Go inside?
No, no, no. Don't leave. We're hanging out. Have a good time.
It'd be nice.
Okay, sorry. Let's see if Sean's still around. This is what I do for my tenons. Which actually I could use a smaller one. Do you want me to use the smaller one?
Mm-hmm. Don't ask me questions. I don't know. Turn it into a pen.
Well, this is the difference between an M13, an M12, and M11. What?
Well, what size is your pocket pen?
12, I think.
That one then.
Let's see, what do we have on it right now? Okay, we have an 11 on it. You get an 11.
It's small.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want in one hand.
You shouldn't have asked me.
I don't want to change it.
Fine.
Although we do have mandrels for that. Okay.
Change it.
Well, now I got to figure out what the cutter for that one. I think it's over there. You gotta go changing stuff on me.
Not me.
There it is. All right. Well, we're about to see one of my next tricks. Yeah, that is fantastic. All right. I don't want to change that one to.
Oh, I'm sure they could still hear me. It's picking up. It's just not attached to me.
I need to put this away.
Okay.
Right quick. One of the few things I do put away. Oops. Kentucky. I want this in there. Okay. So this is my other secret. One of my other secrets. Okay. So because I wanted to do a M12, here is what I'm going to do.
Well, he didn't want to do it.
I have a hole saw, and I've had to go to a lot of different stores to figure out which one because I wanted the inner diameter a certain size, and then I wanted the wall thickness. Well, let me back up. It's all measured from the outer diameter. Sometimes, but then also it's not. So this one in particular, the measurement on the outside is 15. So you're going to be cutting a hole that's on the outer diameter is going to be 15.
We do have a website with our fountain pens listed. I don't know if this goes up or down.
And then
I'll
the
type it
other
in.
thing that I was looking for is that wall thickness. So check it out. Wall thickness is 150, about 150. So you add that together, you get 150, 150, you get 3, and then you put it at 15. So what is 15 minus 3?
Here for math.
12, right? And how big do we want the tenon on a M12 to be?
Are you talking to me?
I was just completing the rest of my thought.
That should be clickable.
Okay.
That is our shop for our fountain pens and nib holders. We do also have a separate shop for diamond painting pens, but that's not what we're doing right now. We're just, it's John's birthday and he's
Playing.
He's making a rollerball with a
There we go.
converter or without. Eyedropper
Yep.
for funsies. And for me. I have a pretty big collection of pens.
Okay, there we go. Hold that.
For a while, he gifted me
Don't drop it.
a new pen, like for every holiday,
Okay.
especially
Jeez
at the
Louise.
beginning.
That took a little time. I apologize. You're spinning the wrong way. There we go. And then I also really only use it as a guide. Hole saws heat up a lot, and you definitely want to avoid heating it up too much.
Plastic doesn't like heat.
Well, that's right. That's right. So it ends up being my guide. And then I will go to how big I want the section to be, which is going to be about 6 millimeters. Dial it in a little bit because we're looking for a 12 tap, then 12 tap. I'm looking for about 1175 is what I'm looking for my measurement. And then we'll just do what you could absolutely do on a wood lathe with a square. So like if I had a square, it would be even easier to size this.
What do you mean a square?
A square carbide.
Oh. Gotcha.
So, sorry, I want to get down to here and check it. Oh, dude.
Perfect.
We're at 1170. So that is glorious. And if you are one of the types that likes to cut a little relief on the back end, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Because you're going to weaken the wall, you know. And that spot is going to get torqued on.
So
because you're going to
cut it after the threading.
You thread it and then you cut the relief.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said after the threading.
Yeah.
What that means.
Anywho. Hoping I'm giving y'all lots of gifts for all my pin maker friends out there.
If they can follow it.
But yeah, I'm actually kind of just remaking the pin that I made last night.
Oh, the other pocket one?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mom said happy birthday.
Huh?
Mom said happy birthday.
I know, she already messaged me.
Oh, my mom?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she...
Man, all that engagement and, oh man, everybody's just taking notes. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, that's looking pretty good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to...
What are you going to do?
Well, I want it a little nicer. So I'm going to increase the tank size.
Nice.
You'll have to rewatch.
I think you've been here from...
Oh, no.
Oh, you
it's
mean
just
like
a lot
to
of steps.
understand what John's even saying?
Okay.
He's got squirrel brain a little bit today, so...
Squirrel. Squirrel?
Yeah.
You're squirrel. Okay, so think about this. You're going to be taking it over to the mandrel later on if you're using like the M10 or whatever. But in my case, I'm going to go ahead and do it right now because I'm not going to have the ability to cut a little recess right there later because that's actually going to be where I'm grabbing it for turning it. Whew. Man. Or not. I don't know. They're not too deep. So now that is, you know, a weaker spot than other places because it's thinner now, right? So, and that's nice. To see if the M12 works, let's check this out. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. That. Go. All right. You want me to make it bigger?
What do you mean bigger?
Big.
Make what bigger?
Like big.
The ink thing? I don't think it needs to be too big. Oh.
Nice. The
Oh,
home
that's right.
show.
Remember he said the craft, the big one that they're doing. That's very exciting, Kevin. I hope it goes really well.
Do you want a big chamber?
Not too big.
Huge.
I don't know how much ink, like how quickly it's gonna need to be refilled and stuff. I wonder if it'll bleed a whole lot. I'm very interested to put fountain pen ink in here and see if it works correctly.
It's so big at the end.
Yeah, that's too big.
Well, you get a brand spanking new design.
Huge.
Big. Yeah. Well, there you go. For you. Gotta measure the depth that I've gone into this little guy.
Are you saying the threads are huge? The tenon's huge?
Yeah. Big.
Like too big?
No. How big do you want this to be?
I don't know. He asked me these questions, but I can't visualize things. My brain doesn't work like that. He has to do it and show me after.
Okay. Well. How long do you want it to be?
I don't know. Same length as pocket pip.
No. You just get a chunky monkey. That's how big it's going to be.
That is too big.
No, it's not.
I don't want that.
That's nice. Ooh. You just take it over to the buffing wheel. I'm good to go. What do you think of that? No.
We just got a message from Pinroll magazine.
Oh, how about that?
They'd like to know more about us, including images and details. We'll have to write up a thing on Stratified, maybe.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Send it in. That'd be awesome. We need to subscribe. We probably should subscribe and get it every month.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this out right quick.
Chunky monkey.
Well, I don't know what size it's gonna be.
I don't
yet.
like chunky
Okay, 12.
pens.
Is the 12 tap 27 64s or?
I don't know why he's asking me these questions. I don't know any of these things.
7/16.
What's the big? Is
7/16.
M15 the big chunky fountain pens?
Yep.
I don't like those. Too fat.
What?
Like chunky monkey pens?
Oh, let me get that out of there.
All of us should.
I don't
like
want Brian to
chunky
see
pens.
that. I don't want Brian to see that.
Oh, are you talking about the Pinroll magazine? We've been in it twice now. Once with our winning Orlando show pen, and then this December we were in it again from the Orlando pen show, but it was a picture of us in our stratified shirts. So
Sure was.
it's a great picture.
Yeah. Where did my 12 go?
Didn't you already get it out?
Oh, I used it for the other one yesterday. So
He can't even keep any of this stuff straight, like just from here.
Well, what did you do with it?
I don't know. I'm subscribing to Pinworld. I'll forget about it.
Better late than never.
They're beautiful magazines. They really are.
Found it.
I told you.
Why didn't they
got
tell
it
me it
out.
was right there?
I told you already got it out.
It was there from last night.
What colors are you doing, Sean? I'm all about the colors.
Boom. Boom. Okay. Sorry about that.
Also, I'm impressed that you're like mixing resin and watching us and typing all at the same time, because I cannot do anything else while I'm doing resin stuff. You're going to subscribe to, Kevin? It really is a beautiful magazine. And they go to a lot of shows and get pictures of people at the shows, and you can put ads in there. Yeah, I'd be very excited if they want to put us in there again.
Yeah, 7/16.
Is that considered a business expense?
We can't talk about this right now.
Sorry. Joking.
Yes. I mean, I suppose we could.
Just kidding.
All right, where'd that box go? Did you put it away?
The one on the floor with the drill bits?
No, I need a 7/16 drill bit.
Those are the drill bits.
I need it.
You get it.
Ugh.
Ocean blue dye with macro sparkle, turquoise, and gold. That sounds beautiful. Do you use the Alumilite translucent dye? And how big are the sparkles? That's the real question. I'm doing the 1-year US subscription, but apparently they let you do a 3-year subscription. And the other options are just for international and other places. Mica on others. It does sound really pretty. Those are always really popular colors when we do those for our diamond painting pens. Like really any blue, turquoise.
Dude, I was so close. Check that.
And sparkly.
Checked it out. Okay. So this is our next measurement. We need to know how big this is. So from the base of the threads up to the top of the pin here. And then I'm going to give myself a little extra space. We're looking at about 27. And then we're just going to transfer the measurement.
Your woman eyes. What does that even mean, Kevin? Because details, I can't tell if that's a compliment or what. But yeah, the other options, I think there's like a sample issue option, which is essentially they send you one of their random issues or recent issues. And then I had to scroll all the way to the bottom to get to the USA options, but they had a 1-year and a 3-year. And I'm doing 1 year for now.
Oh, that's why you got to clean the surface sometimes.
Why? What happened?
It wasn't smooth and beautiful, but now it is. Both of those things.
Use liquid diamond, so 1 hour and please pour at 130. Then that checks out of why you're still mixing and waiting.
Boom.
I don't think we've tried liquid diamonds.
No. What was the stones one?
It's just called Stones resin.
Oh, okay.
And then we tried Tim McKenzie's resin.
Isn't that a mineral?
What? Liquid diamonds? No, it's just a brand.
Oh, here you go.
Finn, we've had some issues with the Buy Me a Coffee link. People have to copy and then paste it into their browser. I've tried to fix it. I don't know why it's giving people issues. But yes, he needs coffee. He didn't have coffee 1 week and didn't realize, I guess, that he didn't have coffee.
I was just trying to not have coffee.
And then he was really grumpy a whole week. And then we realized after he had his coffee the next day,
you were more tolerable.
He was nice.
Just
so
kidding.
You're gonna push me off the stool. Stop doing that. Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I'm getting distracted. Yeah, so that's a slower set
right.
or whatever resin than what we use. Alumilite Clear Slow. So and slow is 14-minute open time. And I usually pour about 100 to 110, depending on how many blanks I'm doing. Okay, and then Kevin said, okay, guys don't look for stuff very good. Women find stuff better. Where's the ketchup in the fridge? I don't see it. Yeah, it's always in the front. It's like right there. It happens all the time.
I think I have a theory.
Of why?
Well, you don't like me doing it. There's some things that you don't like me doing.
Finding a ketchup. Oh, that's because
there's some things that you don't like me doing. And then, so here's where it gets interesting. It's deliberate. So you put it away, so you know where everything is. And I'm like, I can't find it. You know where it is because you put it away. And then you get mad if we do try to put things away because we're not doing it your way.
I do get mad at you for taking things out too because he makes a mess and knocks everything out. But also, he'll ask me where things are that are his stuff that he put down, and I can usually find that over him finding it, even if it's not something that I put away or it's not my fault. So.
There's your pin in all of its glory.
Not funny.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. You don't love it?
What is the does it have to go in a pressure pot for liquid diamonds is my first question. And 2, what's the demold time? So how long do you have to leave it in the mold before you can take them out?
Okay, this is how close it is to being lined up.
Oh, for the colors?
Ah! It slipped. All right, here we are, sorry.
Why do I have a drill bit?
So close. Anybody got any guesses of how we're gonna make it so it's right?
What do you do to make it right?
I'm thinking.
It's okay if it doesn't line up.
No, it gotta. If we're gonna come this far, we gotta go the rest of the way. I'm gonna take a little bit off the.
You leave them in overnight and then you turn them that day. We don't need to leave ours in overnight, but we do the same. I don't know why. I guess we don't usually need them right away.
Okay, now remember this is a triple start, so it's not.
You made your first bolt on the CNC, bended, took an hour and a half, and you need to trim it on the lathe and sand it.
What?
That's crazy. Now,
ow, what?
Well, we were talking, or I was talking to some of the pin makers that have the big CNCs, and they use those to make their pins. And I want to say it takes well over an hour to do one pin, and then it's the same thing. You have to take it off, and you have to sand it still, by hand. Although some materials, they tumble them, or at least one person I know of that tumbles like acrylic pens.
Look, well, right there.
Oh, it's the EMC router. Interesting.
Right there. We just need to back it off just a little bit more.
Kevin, cure time for Alumilite slow is only 4 hours. That's how long it takes. Well, not cure, but 4 hours to demold it. And then I want to say total cure time, even for the fast resin, is it's almost it's like 5 to 7 days, unless you heat cure it, which we do. So then we usually within like 1 or 2 days they're pretty well cured. Sean from London Pin Co. tumbles his acrylic pens, but still has to hand sand.
Dropping bombs like that.
Well, it's interesting.
There we go. Okay, so we're lined up now, so it's too tight. So what I'm going to do, actually trim it down just a tiny bit more.
Now, I'm pretty sure he has to still hand sand all of his ebonite. He does a lot of ebonite and then resin. But yeah, the acrylic is harder than what the resin is. I feel like if you tried to put resin in a tumbler, it would get all scratched up or change the shape or something. It's very interesting that they're able to do that and it doesn't like mess up anything. Kevin knew already, so.
Knew what?
It was Sean from London Pin Co. who tumbles them. Did you have that conversation with him?
Yeah, but not everybody else knew.
There's not that many people. And Sean said he wasn't going to come be in shows in the US anymore, so. Well, to be fair, I can prepare the next blank and make the last things on the lathe overall to get the workflow right. Yeah, well, one of the things with CNC users for pens, it's the same thing. They're like, Yeah, but it can keep working where I don't want to work anymore. Like if you just go and, reset it. So they're pretty cool. I don't know that we would ever go that direction of CNCing pins.
No.
We
Because then the whole challenge would be to like be able to program the CNC to make whatever design I want.
we're bad at computers, so
Well, then we're not bad at computers. It's just it's not, the focus. I guess I don't. If you want to run a CNC, by all means, go for it. But it comes back to you're not really a pin maker.
I mean,
The
I
machine
agree.
is. You're a pin designer.
I agree.
The
And
machine is the pin maker.
there's a lot of the small pin makers that use CNC and don't hand turn.
And that's fine.
And it is fine.
If you wanted to do that, that's
Well,
fine.
that's what they have to do
Don't
to
call
keep-
yourself a pin maker. You're a pin designer.
That's what they do to keep up with demand, or that's just what they go in for. But Vincent need it for some stuff like the water taps I talked about.
This is so frustrating. All right, you see it? It's lined up. Here.
No, I can't see
Let's
it.
do this.
We totally get using a CNC. It's just different,
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
check this out.
Okay.
So this is lined up, right?
You
This
did,
is actually
Kevin?
my reference right here.
John and I have had that conversation multiple times.
See, it's not. It's still not right.
And it's funny because I find out more and more how many other makers are using CNCs now, and most of them didn't start like that. A lot of them, started it being hand ferns, but of trying to do, make more production or have it be more.
All right, that's
of a
it.
business
That's where it's
thing.
gonna be. Whatever it is, I'm not even checking. I am over you. Okay.
John's been trying to line up the things for like
Let's
20
see.
minutes now.
What do we want to do? We want to. Dude, I'll make you a stick. This will be perfect. You get a stick.
Kevin, are you going to go to the San Francisco show? I think we already talked about this, but I don't remember.
Because everything is lining up so nicely, what I'm going to do is going to be so cool.
So cool.
Okay, so we're making you just a teeny tiny pin, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I booked my hotel too. I don't think I'm going to end up getting a table, so I'm going to have to share with somebody who already has a table. And that means John will probably be here with the kids, but I'll probably be there.
All right. This
That's
is
my
going to be so
plan.
cool.
Yes. For staircase spindles, you make them by hand. They're great for things that you need to mass produce with tight tolerance. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense from a business perspective. We were just more talking about, for pin makers and ones that call themselves, turns or say that they're handmade. That's more of our like little thing with that.
Yeah, I got no problem with it.
Need to start bumping off some of the makers. Well, when Sean was talking
Gotta
about,
make room for the new ones.
Sean was talking about canceling his shows, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get in it. But didn't. We agree.
All right, so check this out. I've got it. So this is okay. So this is the cap on this side now, and then over here is the barrel, right? So I just put them back together, and it's already got the initial holes because I made it from a square, and then I already trued it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this and then run the whole carriage to about here because the pin's going to be a short, stubby, fat one.
No. Oh, my least favorite things.
Okay, but I am going to hit the vacuum. Will you grab the vacuum hose and run it in front of you?
I suppose. Can I put this bit down now? Oh, let me turn it on here. We'll take the bit.
Well, the bit goes in that box.
Oh, it does? I put my name on the list for the San Francisco show last year.
Hold on.
Hold on.
And 3, 2, 1, mark. Move. All right, and this is about the length that it's going to be. Boom. And then down here. But we're going to let the carriage run just a little bit further right there.
Is it? Do you need it again?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to answer Kevin. I put my name on the list last year because I shared a table with Jonathan Brooks last year at San Francisco because he was so kind to let me do that. So I put our name on the list and I emailed multiple times and they were already full or they weren't accepting any other tables. So
17.
I don't know how far down we're on that wait list kind of thing or if it'll come up, but I've had someone already offer to let me share their table. So if that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing. And it helps though. It really does help having someone else there with you at a show so that you can leave your table. And they do usually have like assistants that will watch your stuff, but you know, there's just not room for more vendor tables. It's you know, packed essentially for the space that they use. So I do understand, but it is a little frustrating, especially when we see people that are also new or coming in for the first year and like they get in, even though I'm, you know, that happens.
Why does it matter?
Well, I want a table.
Well, yeah, but
that's what I'm talking about.
You just earn it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, earn it.
See,
you earn the dang stuff. You want it, you earn it. Anyway, so I told you that I ran the carriage as cap and barrel at the same time. So we're at 1780-ish, I think. 1790, 18. Okay, so for this, I'm going to think about the final diameter I want it to be. We'll just say it's 17.9, 17.9. That's what it was. So what final diameter do you want?
I don't
It
know.
can be 15. We'll do 15.
Not too fat.
Okay, so if we're at 17.9, we have to subtract 15 from that. So 17, 18, 15, 3. Now, for the digital readout thing right here, you can divide that number by 2, and then that's all you got to move in.
He's talking to y'all, not me. Bigger space, rotate people around. The thing is once they get a bigger space, and the place for the San Francisco Pin Show works really well because it's got 2 hotels, and then it's in one of the hotels, but the hotels are just across the parking lot. And if they pack more people in, it does get overwhelming because like the DC one, they are packed in. And I guess they could keep getting bigger space, but it's already kind of crazy. Sam, I don't think we're allowed to ship food to other countries.
No, I don't think so.
Also, they wouldn't be good by the time they got there. It'd be stale.
He wants a birthday brownie?
Yeah.
Is that what he asked?
He said, send me brownies.
Will you hit Morty, or not Morty, the Sam, this is the actual vacuum cleaner. He calls Morty the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, yeah, that's the Ben and John, we need to talk about streaming setups on Discord in the future. John would love to. Do we include a box when selling pins? We did at the beginning. We do not now. We include, I'm talking.
Hit the button.
No, then I won't be able to talk.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
You gotta pace yourself.
Sleeves.
Can't answer everything all at the same time.
We send ours with sleeves because we found with boxes, people just throw the boxes away. Most people don't keep them in boxes. However, sleeves are, useful. But boxes are really nice packaging, and I know that ours could be nicer than what it is. And we don't bring boxes.
Hit the thing. Hit the thing. What were you saying?
I can't talk, it's too loud.
Boom. It's gonna end up looking like a lipstick kind of thing. It's kind of cool. Oh. All right, how much time y'all got?
You mess it up?
No. No, I was just thinking like, well, how much time you got?
Them?
Yeah.
Me?
Well, I know how much time you got. You got all
No.
day.
My ears making my face turn all red. I'm not warm. I'm
Dude,
so
this
cold.
is so cool. Okay. I'm thinking about adding the butt. That way I can make the chamber bigger on the back end like I did yesterday. Like my other one.
Whatever you want to do.
But how big do you want the pin to be?
Oh.
Well, I got to determine how small.
I don't know. Are you gonna make a really long cap where it posts all the way like that, or no?
No.
Well, then
This is the cap and the barrel. This is it right here.
then it needs to be long enough
It
to
is.
comfortably hit in the back of your hand like your pocket pen.
It is right now
Okay, Kevin. Definitely got to answer your wife.
that big. It's about 70. About 71.
How many inches is that?
2.8.
That's not long enough for a pen. It needs to be at least this long. However many inches that
This
is.
is not a measurement. This. I want it this
Well,
long.
here. I want it to hit back of my hand.
Well, here's the interesting thing about it. I can make it really short.
If you're not gonna make me a big cap to post, then I don't want it really short.
There's gonna be a little cap, tiny cap.
Well, then make
Cap's
it long.
like
Then
maybe an inch.
make it long then, as long as you can.
So the
on that.
barrel's gonna be. Just gonna make it really small for
Been
you.
this format as in me sitting here and talking and John trying to teach y'all stuff while I talk about random things. Because I am here against my will.
What?
I'm here for John's birthday present.
You're here for John's will.
Yeah. This was his request. His birthday request.
It's like having my birthday with friends. All my friends.
The reality is most of the time for streaming or when he's turning is one, if the lathe's on or my lathe's on, we have to wear our noise canceling stuff. It's just too loud. So that, and I'm usually working, sanding. I like to watch TV shows while I sand. It'd be hard to do that with all it being loud and both of us talking.
It used to make me so mad.
It didn't used to make me mad.
Like, you're supposed to be working. Get off of your devices.
I'm really fast. I'm an excellent sander. Oh.
Okay, you're looking good. That's 27, just like I wanted that to be. So I had to make sure that it was still adequate for the depth that I needed, because I had shaved off so I could make it line up. That's why I did that.
I don't like to watch him turn most of the time.
Okay.
I don't know, for whatever reason, it just, over my head. I don't want to know how it's made.
Is check the
You've been watching Grimm. Grimm was good. We watched that back when it came out, although I don't think we finished the show. We tried to restart it and couldn't get into it for some reason. Oh, we really didn't like the fiance. Ugh. It's the fiance wife lady. Just
I didn't like her googly eye. Her googly eye was
not nice.
I could not. I just couldn't.
Sean, I do use magic juice. I wet sand and use magic juice, so is how we finish all of our pens and all of our stuff.
It's frustrating.
I watched a lot of the recent documentaries, like the P. Diddy one and
the Tourette's girl.
Yeah, 35. That's a TLC show. That's not the same.
Oh, so 35 millimeters
or like
deep.
True crime, that's what I've been watching right now. Although my comfort show of my favorite is going back to watching Grey's Anatomy over and over again. He is so funny. Her acting right in the sets. Yeah, when we restarted Grimm, probably why we couldn't get into it is that, but also it's very cheesy. I don't know. It's very cheesy. So.
Oh, we gotta zoom back out. Go hop on like that.
This?
No.
This.
Outside. Yep.
Okay.
Now zoom out.
Much. No, 2.5.
That's
That much? No. Just
a little bit more.
that one?
More in.
More in.
That's good. Thank you. That's a better angle. Okay. So here, let me measure the total length of the pin right quick. So right now, this is what we're looking at. So the total length of the pin right now.
It looks very short.
It is.
It's not going to be long enough. I'm not going to use it. Good night, Ben. Thanks for being
Ben,
here.
Have a good one, Ben. Appreciate you.
Get you hanging out and chatting.
All right, so it's about 60 millimeters.
How many inches is that?
This is just big.
That's not big enough. That's not, it's going to, whatever. Too small.
So it's less than 2.5 inches.
It's not big enough.
Well, we can put another blank on the back of it. Or do you want the rest of this blank?
I have more of those blanks.
Well, I could just continue this particular blank.
Yeah,
2.3.
that one.
Okay.
I said to make it.
So we're just going to take this
long
out
enough.
2 inches. Okay. So,
But if you need another blank, I do have
so
more of that blank.
2, which will make it 3.23. I can make it a little longer too.
It's been 2.5 hours and he has made one diamond painting pen.
Don't. What's up, Bill? Don't. So this is where we're at now. Are you impressed?
Ew.
What?
I'm gonna block you.
Do it.
Be
Get rid of that
gross.
nonsense.
None of that. Ooh, timeout. In timeout.
Yeah.
I don't care that I have to do it again. I like it that it's called timeout.
Does it make you feel powerful?
I mean, I suppose.
Okay, so we're just gonna run it to that.
We do have children.
I gotta say this is really good use of one blank. Like, did you think that you could do that with
An entire pen
Oh my God.
with like cap and all the stuff? No,
Yeah,
it's small.
Well, people are gonna like this idea. You think they'd be interested in my schematics?
I mean, after you do it a few more times and actually like write down your own stuff and figure it out.
I don't know I did that. I don't really need it on here, do I? Gotta cut it off.
He's asking me, what? Do you have multiple accounts? Get out of here. Bye. No, golly. It doesn't let me hide user on this channel. Go to timeout.
24 laced. Okay, boom.
I did. He got on a different account, Sean.
Sorry
A different
about that,
account.
y'all.
I blocked one of them and he popped on him with another one. Like immediately. How annoying. We'll see how many more times he gets back on and says gross things.
Okay. What are we looking at? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what. Dude, perfect. Your whole pen will be 3.
John, are you in John's Discord thing?
I'm sorry if you are.
John hasn't been on it, but I do want to see pictures of your blanks that you are pouring.
We can copy them.
No. Because I want to see how pretty they are.
Well, this has been really, really challenging to determine what length this is. And then I just settled on 3 because a lot of good things come in 3s, you know?
I'm not offended by the trolls.
But how can...
Time out for trolls.
Okay, I think I'm going to pursue this the laziest way. That sounds good, right?
I don't know. I don't know why he asked me questions. I don't know the answers to these things.
Adjust some.
You just started Instagram, so posting some more soon. What's your Instagram called? You follow him already? John was the one that was running Maverick Pens, but then I had to take it over
No, he wasn't.
because he never did
He was
anything
not
on
the
it.
one that ran Maverick.
So now I run that one, and he does have, he's logged in his Maverick Workshop one.
What I need to do is I need to back this off a little bit more. That's what I... Boy, that was painful. What the heck, man? Okay. The reason I did that is because I wanted it to be 3 inches. Inches. A little bit over because that's actually just where I'm going to cut it. What I need to do is use
Ooh.
this. I need to use this.
Sorry.
One of the sides as a mandrel.
He constantly talks to himself. Are you saying that you're not listening to him either? Because I'm not.
Whatever you. Whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna, sorry, I got on Instagram and Lincoln Leathers makes really pretty notebook covers. John's got it on his mini notebook and I've got them on mine, and they came out with this like mermaidy shiny leather stuff. Okay, sorry.
I was going to make you something really nice.
Is that not for me anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay. I need to mount it on the wood lathe now. What would be nice is if you did something.
No, sorry. Here we go, Sean. I found it.
Post it in the chat.
The links aren't working in the chat, so
Why?
I don't know, but they couldn't get to my the website either. It's all not working. So
Did you put the correct one there?
yes, I double checked it a bunch of times.
From your own phone?
Okay, enjoy mixing colors. Oh, well, I don't think that would work anyways. They're just not working.
Why are you looking at their stuff?
So this took over everything. Look.
That's kind of like the one I'm making right now.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. Okay, let's see. We got two. Good. It doesn't matter.
Well, not a let. I'm just, that popped up.
People gonna be people, man. Oh, I'm just gonna chop it in.
When we were at the pin show, did you go right with the Sean design nibs and pens? They're cool looking. I want to write with one.
Man, this is nicer than having Morty on. Morty's really loud. Right?
Morty's very loud.
Mm.
Whoa.
Mm.
Hobble Creek. They look like, they're like feathers. Everybody left.
Everybody?
No, I don't know. You're here. Tell us you're here. So John could talk to somebody other than himself.
Talking to you. Oh, boy. What do you think? There's your pin.
It's too short.
Okay, we'll make it postable.
Okay.
We'll just drill the tenon on there.
No.
Now you get a tenon butt.
You have to taper and make it look nice.
Tenon butt one. What?
More trolls. Put your wiener away. None for you. Get out of here.
Dang. Dang.
Get out of here. It's too small.
You don't like it?
You can't write with it. I told you it's too small. I've been telling you it's too small the whole time. I offered to get another blank, so you made it bigger.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
am not making a pen. Did we already have this conversation during this? You might have not been here. No. I have turned a couple kit pens in the past when John first started because he, tried to teach me, and I hate it. I don't like it. I don't want to turn things. I feel like they're going to fly off and hit me. And yes, I do wear the full face mask thing, and I still hate it. So I will not make a pen. I also don't have the patience for it. Like John's telling you guys all of these things that he does and all the measurements, and I'm just like in one ear out the other. However, John can sand and polish.
Do you want them to be flush?
Perfectly. No, I don't care if it's flush.
I'm just thinking like how I'm gonna finish it without making mandrels because I want to.
Oh, well, it's too short anyway, so however you want. It's not gonna get used if it's too short. I won't be able to write with it.
You will write. You will be happy. You'll be happy.
It's like 2 inches long.
3 inches long.
It's too small.
It'll look bigger when it's polished.
No, it won't.
This is a very dangerous thing. That'll look stupid.
Well, then don't do it.
Well, it doesn't matter at this point. I've already gotten to where I needed to. It was kind of nonsensical. But pushing against it and it was pretty far out.
This whole thing has been nonsensical.
All right, so I think that is. Huh?
You don't want the vacuum?
Character. Okay. Now that's true.
John said, it's bedtime here. Great watch today. When you two talked about a little bit of everything. Have a happy birthday today, John.
Thank you.
Other John.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by and watching. Yeah, we're just chatting about all kinds of stuff. And people, anyone else that's here, you're welcome to ask questions or give us more things to talk about in the chat too. Hope you have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. So much. Kind of making some of this stuff up as we go. Need to shave a little bit of this.
He's not going to be done before dinner time at this point.
What are you talking about? I mean, I will. You might not be.
What do you mean?
Well, the person that's got a sand and polish.
Oh. True. You want the vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. Get some of that. I usually do that to rebuy. I don't want to mess with you. What? Okay. So maybe took off too much. That's okay. See, because of this configuration, actually just do it like pop back over here through this, bring up the tailstock, port it. Ooh, before I do that, go ahead and this is. Oh, sorry. Bumped it. Bumped it. This will reduce the amount of well, that just fell from the carriage. Nothing wrong with them. Okay, I'm gonna trim the rest of it off. Uniform. Ooh. Okay. This bolt came out of the carriage. It goes under here. So done with the metal lathe. Let's see. We got see. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hmm.
That's cool. Did you make anything out of this?
No. Not yet. Let's see what do.
What you mean?
I was just trying to think of other ways to finish that, but do it the
To sand it? Oh, you
Um,
know, to shape it. That's what you're doing.
shape it.
Gotcha.
So I've got the mandrel for this one. This will work.
Okay.
Now for this one, on the other hand, how exactly I'm going to do it? Got any ideas?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-mm.
No ideas.
Nope.
No ideas.
You're in charge of the ideas around here.
September 27th, huh?
Oh, you'll finish it though. Got manuals for both?
No.
You have to make one then.
Hmm. Gotta switch cams.
Mm-hmm. Do
So
me and
do
put
a
it on
vertical scene 50. Yeah.
let me know when you want me to put back.
All right, put back.
Which one is it? 2?
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Essentially making a cap.
Oh, for that to be the mandrel.
Yeah.
That's where we got so many little blanks and things.
Well, you know what? I won't actually have.
Okay. Here for the ride, man.
Call it. Here's the collet chuck. Have to get the camera.
The what?
Camera.
Oh, yes, I do know. That's not what you had already done that. You were deciding. That's what took all the time, not the camera. How did you even do this? Okay.
Ow.
Oh, you did? Okay. I thought you had broken it and I was confused because
Well, no collet.
squeaky.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use jaws. That'll be put a jaws over here. What's over here? Leave it over there.
Not where it's supposed to be.
All right. How?
Don't be sloppy.
What?
Don't be sloppy.
We'll get this to about 10.
Not about. It has to be pin shaped. I'm not going to sand it down. I've tried that on
Oh,
other
yeah.
stuff. Like,
No.
it needs to be all the way shaped.
Okay. This is one of the lazy things. So we're gonna go. This one should be 2 inches.
Are they going to pick up your bike tomorrow?
Follow me.
Oh, find out.
Here's my line. I'm gonna do a little bit.
What, more Dion?
No. Almost there.
Relay's very loud.
There.
I mean, I guess
You're
it,
stubby.
I guess it's some kind of
little
pin
buddy.
shape.
What?
So short.
I think what you
I'm gonna
need
have to
say
hold it
is,
like with the whole
"Thank
thing
you."
in my
Did
hand.
you just say thank you? Welcome. That is this.
I gave Stella that other Pokemon game that was still wrapped from being a present
Oh, nice.
multiple Christmas ago. So she's in there catching Pokemon and having a grand old time.
That's fine.
Yeah. I heard her telling Evie about the snake Pokemon she caught.
This is one of her least favorite shapes.
What is?
The ends.
Oh, that weirdly rounded, flat, ugly shape. I'll flatten it. I'll flatten it. When I'm sanding.
Make it unflattable.
I thought for a second you were cutting more off of the body. I thought for a second you were cutting more off the body, not doing the cap. And I was like, no, don't make it shorter.
All right, well, you can't sand too. Oh, God.
Okay, I'll try.
Very good.
Here's Sean mixing his
There you go.
colors.
This thing is so cool.
By cool, you mean short.
I mean, super cool. Check this out.
All right, let me see. Oh God, it's so round.
It's so cool.
It's something.
I told you I could thread it. I could post.
I wonder how short this one is.
About three or so.
But his posts.
Okay.
Doing a pre-order. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
you want to pre-order?
It is cool. I'd rather buy one from him in person if I was going to buy one. Or about Hello Tello. He's got a really cool little pocket pen, and he does the cool Venetian glass and finials.
Don't you just love it?
It's y'all. It's so. It's.
You may make it smaller. Is it too big?
How am I supposed to write with this nonsense? Ridiculous.
No, it doesn't post. Don't do that.
It's so small.
I could thread it though. Thread it for you.
So to fill it up, it unthread this and eyedropper it. What do you mean thread?
Let me thread it. The back end.
No, I hate it when it's like that.
Well, that'll make it work.
I hate that. I hate the look of those. They bother me so much.
Make it shorter.
No, you can't make it shorter.
Yes, I can.
Besides, I can't tell if you hold it like this so I can test. You can't hold it and test it.
What?
Hold it together so I can see where it hits on my hand. Push on it. Okay.
It wouldn't be there. It would be down here.
What? Well, then no, there's no reason to do
Well,
that.
I'd rather have a tenon, you know? It's perfect the way it is.
Yeah, don't bother. How am I supposed to sand this?
So you're gonna sand the barrel like that with the cap, with the jaws holding on the cap.
Oh, we'll take the thingy out.
This jaws.
Okay, we'll put it on my lathe. My stuff's already over there.
Okay.
Not when I'm making there.
So hit your fingers, and we can adjust the size if we want.
Size of.
Okay.
No, you can't. You can't make it longer.
You add accent.
Will you do that? I would like it if it was longer. Well, then you're not going to do it.
No, I didn't say I was gonna do it. I said you could do it.
Well, that's not what I want.
Showing how high maintenance
You can sit there and
Just
move the other camera over here if you wanted.
Yeah, we're still here. We could have been talking to ourselves the whole time.
I don't know. I looked. It said that there were 7 people watching.
Heck yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
not 7 people talking, but
Okay.
somebody's watching. We're in Kevin's pocket, so maybe we're in other people's pockets too.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
I gotta
okay.
give you the handle.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna use the cap to stand.
Okay, so yeah, I need to take this out then.
And turn the can towards you.
Sure. That was
Still do my
terrible.
hand.
Terrible, John. Yeah.
They're looking over your left shoulder.
At the back of my head. Back of my very short hair. Head. Okay. What?
Zoom in.
No. What, zoom in more? This is better than it being zoomed in on the back of my head. Should I hold this with like the rubbery thing, or is it fine?
Whatever dent you put in it.
But
Yeah,
don't
take 'em out.
squeeze too tight. Not tight enough. Squeeze tighter.
Dump water on my computer.
It was not on the computer, it's on the floor. And my water bottle fell over.
I'm just kidding.
You're just kidding me.
Josh.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be over here sanding a bunch of diamond painting pens, but John only made one.
He's about to sing.
The tiny pocket pen that John made.
Teeny tiny pocket pen. Oh shoot. Actually,
Yeah, I was interesting. Oh, good Lord. It being in his own cap is not the best.
no,
Just
but
saying.
it's for you. Made you the birthday pin.
Yeah,
That
this
was
is.
sick.
Oh yeah, it is. That is absolutely super cool. Yeah, Abby's sanding. If the back of my hair looks bad, it's John's fault.
I think my headphones dead. Yours is the only one that's still alive.
Oh, the mic?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yours is the only one alive. Right.
Okie dokie. Be here. But yeah, I got all my sanding stuff set up earlier. Because John was gonna do just like production of some of our diamond painting pens, but he decided he didn't feel like doing that today for his birthday stream. And said he made me a pen, which I'm not gonna complain about that. However, it is so freaking short. It's silly. But a cool idea. We'll see how it works. Did he turn both of these to me? Weird. Double angle. But yeah, I'm wet sanding right now. I use wet to dry sandpaper that I buy in sheets. And we do 240 grit up to 2500 grit. And then I do the 6-step magic juice. You should turn one of the cameras on you instead of both of them on me. And for the wet sanding stuff, which I don't think you can see in the video, but I've got a Harbor Freight drawer. Oh, it was like US General drawer organizer with eight slots, which was John's find and idea for sanding, and it works really well.
Got two angles on you, but
I know, I see.
neither of them are.
The top one's better. You can take the M50 from the back, like not looking at the back of my head. Please. No, leave that one. That one's better. I'm saying turn that one back around to you. Because you can see a little bit more with the Brio. All right. Sanded, turning it up for polishing. Looks pretty cool. And for the Magic Juice polish, I use the blue shop towels and cut them into 4 little pieces. No, I'm on the body. Remember the caps next. I usually do sections, caps, and then bodies when I'm doing any other pens, like fountain pens. But I had to use the cap to be the mandrel for this body, so it's gonna get sanded next once I'm done polishing. Oh, you're. Oh, well, thank you. Know how dull I can be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do people complain about the shop towels?
What? Why? Well, the reality is we freaking tried multiple other cloths and it just does not work as well, is the reality. And I sand so many things, y'all. What?
We used to use shop towels for
Yes.
very quickly.
Well, because we went through so many freaking shop towels.
I don't think they can actually hear me if they talk too much.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess John said that it's because it's wasteful, I guess, for the shop towels. However, for polishing, yeah, didn't work for me. I tried. We do use microfibers for, like, that's what I've got right here, for absorbing the excess water from wet sanding. And that's what he was talking about, that we used to use multiple towels per pen, is because we were using the paper towels to absorb the water too, and realized that that was a terrible idea.
So excited to see you right with your
Oh man, I'll have to go fill it up and then bring it back out here. Figure out if I can write with it. What color should I put in it? Maybe green, maybe blue. I'll put blue in it. Been decided.
Yep.
Gun polishing cloth, little squares for
oh yeah.
for polish. I would be willing to try that.
Little eyelets. We like shop towels. We get quite a few shop towels at a time.
I think he's talking about for polishing. like for magic use and stuff, in which we did not try that. We did try microfibers and that didn't work. I would try something else.
Yeah.
Well, then they'll complain about it being a sheet. That's worse. That's worse than throwing paper towels away.
Oh.
Whoa, that interesting.
Huh.
What? How small are they?
Look into them another.
Yeah, what are you cooking tonight? Oh, resin. I saw your. Damn, wasn't paying attention. It got caught on the thing. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't ever sand with the jaws ever.
Not advised.
No. Sean, I did see your video of your pretty colors. Those are good choices. Only one person that complains about the shop towels. Well, then they can get over it. But yeah, the edge of the jaw caught this the microfiber towel, about ripped it out of my hand, which I should have let go. Let go. Always let go. But I was like turning away and not really paying attention. So.
Yeah.
Which is ill-advised.
Sanding the
cap.
Yeah. Once that's done, in on it. The rollerball.
Really cool blank. They can't hear you though, right?
If I talk loud enough, they can hear me.
Oh, okay. Can y'all hear John at all? His mic died and mine's still alive.
That's the one that I hardly ever use. That's my secondary.
Yeah. And for the polish, yeah, I quarter the shop towels and then fold them so that I can do all 6 steps on one little paper towel, you know, bit. I don't have to worry about my hair getting caught in there anymore.
That's right.
My fingers keep touching the edge. I'm almost done. I got one more. No, I can't. Okay. It's so small. It is really cool. I have to. I was gonna take this off and stuff.
Don't worry about it.
Fine. I have to go get ink. Yeah. Buford kit. Yes, the little nib thing. Buford, right?
Buford. Buford kit. No, it wasn't.
Well,
a kit.
it's just the
It's just that part.
the cone rollerball part. All right, tiny pen.
Here you go.
So very small.
Here you go.
Why? What? Oop, oop, oop. Wait, I'm not good at this. It's very, very small.
Did you unscrew it?
I'm working on it. Nope, this way.
It's the simplest pen I could think of.
It is so silly. Yeah, the colors are.
The colors are cool.
I like
The
it.
pen itself is not one of my best designs.
Oh my god. It's so silly.
You love it?
It's pretty funny. Let me go fill it up here. I'll leave the mic here.
No, thanks.
I'll be right back.
Don't fall. Alrighty. I don't know what to point this. Just be too close to it. Sorry. How about the lathe? Then we'll switch back to M50 view. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But yeah, man. I mean, the bespoke pens are fun. I like them, and you know that one was spoken for. But that's the cool thing about making pens. I enjoy that. Boom. Okay. Yes. Boom. All right. She is going to get some ink, which would be cool. Just see what that looks like. Hmm. Yeah. Heck yeah. It's been a good time. It's been a long stream. Whew. It's funny. That's funny. She's got the component. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. So this is an older version camera, so I have to like bypass the stuff. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad. Glad you like it. It's silly. Silly, simple. Well, that's why I cut it the way I did.
Because you have to think about that you're just placing half of the ink little thing.
Okay. We'll do a little whoop preview.
You have to change it so it's
You just put it down.
Okay, here we go. We put Robert Oster soda pop blue in it. It holds half a pipette.
Half a pipette's a lot.
No, it's not. The little tiny vials that I send as samples take a whole pipette.
Oh, well, it's not very much. I can make the chamber a lot bigger.
Well, yeah.
I just didn't.
You could have made the whole pen bigger. But
does it right?
I don't know. I haven't tried yet.
Hey.
Well, it looks. That's cool. That's way cool.
Heck yeah. Well, there you go.
Ew. Except for I can't hold it right.
Well.
Oh, it's so wrong.
All right. Well, maybe not this particular design, but this type of pen, heck yeah, I would say it is
the type
awesome.
of pen and the fact that you can fill it with fountain pen ink and then it works like that. Now it is.
No, it's not. Is it?
Now I don't know if it's because I overfilled it or because it's
probably that.
Maybe it could be user error for that part, but it is funny, small, but not practical. It would be way cooler if it was.
You see the conditions I work in?
This might be this.
You put too much in it.
Yeah, but at this point it should stop coming out.
Maybe. Anyway, it works. I switched it back over to the big one. You want to? Works. It writes nicely too. But anyway,
it's ridiculous.
There. Now you have a new pen. You're welcome.
Make me a longer one next time. I'll have to see if it leaks like any more out of the tip. It is that original shape that you used to do. Stop doing.
It's your least favorite shape.
It is my least favorite shape. It's like not quite rounded and not quite square. It's not bad on the tiny, tiny pin.
It's grounded.
I don't. Thanks for
All right.
hanging out with us. It's only been 3.5 hours to get one itty bitty pin.
It was kind of like a tutorial in there
Of how to lose things in your workshop and spend half the time looking for them.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that pin design, going through the whole design process was
Cool.
my gift to you.
Oh, you're welcome. Freaking out.
It's okay. But thank you all so very much for being here. I appreciate you. Let's see, Kevin, Sean. Yeah, it was. Had some good friends pop in.
It's just what he wanted.
It is. But yeah, it will be that time. So I'll see you next time. Appreciate you being here, and you made my day.
Bye.
Coffees and good times. Yeah.
He's gonna enjoy his birthday coffees.
All right.